Enyanum, Efanya Misoya Jumana Nyami Besrael, Abraya Boya, Amoya Murai, Abeya, Fiyanara, Amabeya,
It's a Unity Radio. Where you pick your phrase at your Unity Radio.
Obanyansa Bosuo Bunuya one kana sam. They mafu to some kakre wa supeme. Yo kofi, omaya woman, omani ya memana. Bini baby ako, watata jaya waring. Onsom, wanini pa, kasadi pa wofe. Yama embera ye, abeya ifuyana. Amaya umano, amaya memana. Ate waya mura, yamitata, yamana reba. Onsom, wanini pa, sawaya wanabe. Yama embera ye.
De waran kasa wabo abusuafo enenso eye ebenada another day that the good Lord has given us and we must live in it, enjoy to his glory. Anopa yamamu achema mu akwa babio aha eye Unity Radio 103.9 Anopa Bosuo so ena oni ye hie ene de eba ba ye se de ye ne da bia se de ya metaka no ne se ye de nsem a etwagu free agudie mu nsem mu na ye de akwakopie ye man Ghana nsem a ekoso politically, economically, socially, and possibly entertainment wise. Sometimes we bring you some religious news as well. A current affairs program. Inti nsema apiepie anopa bia no yetenasi ana yenso ya poni bidiaba na ya bedwendwene ho ye nemu nyina na yesi ho ginae ne osa ye kire ya adwen ne osa ye nsusuye na ye de hwe kwanya ye befa so a ye betumi asi sa ebia ohaw ana amane na no enso ye ba bia sese ye twi mpanifo anim ka no kure kirom no ye sanso ena ba bia awose ye baba so no na yabo sa ena ye de kichiro man yatra si ena free sabre kopim se ebebo no mienu nso sa bepepe ena ye ba be ye na ne yesraw ne se obeka ye ho na wa join yen na ye nyina yetumi aka bom na yetumi ahwe akire ya adwen ama oman no so atumi atu empon ene anopa yi minim se master dan so oni dan auto repairs adwumayefo nyina mutie mo bia to ho sanso ena mia menua be ma nabiam onso so wabie atum ewo nabiam barbering salon big olu adaho kuha ye chia mu nyina ba ye ko eye enyirese amanone na ya chia miankasa menua be ma honorable prince osei ejekum formerly of Insura FM, now in the United Kingdom. Ye dindindia nani abre. Honorable, yada asiswa join your Facebook. Abusuafo for no pay. The tintene ni tietie nyina ne say. Unity Radio, ya no pabusu dwumadie no na ya hyase no. Na yesra say join yen. O join your Facebook a me pa share the video. Share the video. O join ya na also wa share video no said the bear afoforo so betumi anya bia hwe. And of course, give us more likes, more love. Show some love and give us some more likes so that the video can reach to a lot of people or can get to a lot of people. Now to do now so to me adjoining. Iti sanity Honorable Prince Osejikum, big ups to you and awie the United Kingdom. The king of sports, it's already seated. We are expecting to have Manucho in the building soon. Kalu, amema akwaba pom ti sen.
Yanko pardon.
Bibia koso.
Yeah, bibia come.
On wedding.
No wedding.
Bibia kama.
Yes.
Honorable Prince Osejikum say ochiao.
No jealousy.
Eno ane o jealousy. Onka bibia nche. Oti o.
ora we just so na ohima ye ne tisen ma ye wi if you say bibia come oh English abrochi memo
we
no maybe
okay abuja for mama akwa bio adaba Unity Radio 103.9 said e kan no aba koba abedu yamau ache ene anope eye sofo abedu anasa presiding elder abedu eye ohokani you are with us on Facebook and anope yamau eye ache abuja na eye se oni se o join your Facebook please share the video, let's all do the discussions together na eno so edie eno no ena ye be hwa agudi ohun sam se de bia ye no no na ifu a ya tie sinemum wa manyosemu no ena ye won sam bebra ye beka. The race is heating up gradually. Time is coming out fast and is shaping up, especially with regards to MPP presidential candidature. Kalu also share NDC honodia AI say as a Mahama Beko unopposed, even though it hasn't been official. It is unofficially official, more or less. What I say, but uko MPP hona yiri na ene unim the good thing. The good thing is say omomi ensa nyina hu nsem wo hane. The three leading candidates possibly to replace Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Kojo Alan Cherematin John, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and Kennedy Okupreko Ohene Japan. Omu nyina hu nsem ofia ha na yebehwe na yaka. If I were to ask you, so omomiensa we are informal and your own personal omomiensa one of you say ogina yia na ho edin a obetumi anya slot, and even though it's tougher, if I were to ask you, considering all odds and all factors, if you say why and or likely
most of the if it was supposed to be 2020 nka Memphis nka Bawumia and nka no it was standing tall among the three, but then the popularity, you know, I confirm because of the Ghana measure Ghana economy, most especially amount for measure with our currencies, how the currency is faring with the major international currencies, you know. And for some time now, the way I see the depreciating against the major currency, you know. Ama Bawumia, amount for fees economists are not then times no ma talks about macroeconomy and lectures now that day. Hold one other day. No, say what done for Steve Hank. As I can say.
Yeah, it's part of the story. Yeah. I'm happy that you've already picked it up.
Because of this economic hardship among for Fisi, any Bawumia pedigree coming in as somebody who holds PhD in a concert. Why you be we are sharing that time and not for so crano. No more be
just no Bank of
Ghana, no a deputy governor. No more be it means sitting to stabilize because one hour changes cano. Only 4 zeros now. We beg once one Ghana city to $1. No, it's not more for fee say with that kind of experience now. Vice President, you know, month of most of the time, no, on a heady economic team, no.
And most of the time, on a heady sanity.
Okay, no, because everyone who constitution, baby, yeah, man, come on in it.
But say the
okay, it's
what is written.
It's that you say, well, no, you're supposed to be having the economic team or economists with more experience. While lecture, be or Kobe be. Nanu kra amafo asema mka se Tanzania for as Zimbabwe na almost inflation a heti omo otumi kokoboa omo enti no be say otuma call African countries etuma koboa me ya hot
I don't know here
Zimbabwe was one of the countries now inflation ko na otuma kokoboa omo then how much more about you Ghana and sensem no enti 2022 going way forward in there until the time ombako friends on my delegate conference in the Bawumia right now no I'm saying no favor and I say na you conform
the favoritism
everybody to conform and then you come to Avante Feno Kennedy
Okupreko Japan
well here on no there no I say Mantia
Kalusha zo hunema
I say Mantia omo
Kalo hunema Manu chowa ma baba na so eyiwe ema no tete omniama so a unim da am yom so baba na asa nyamia wo baba na asa nyamia once again dan autos wa na ade no master dan so nyamishraw enra shamebo say na baba be ye live show no baba be live show ti master dan so no
ti Kennedy wo hwe ne fa brand ne de wo sie no man na nka this is the time Ghana foge in here obi a nka say a military and hardship and the truth in the words in integrity as and also be a man kanye until say kokwa na expose so ananka Kennedy na onanka on na wase kakrakra but then on ne employee former employee fallout so to me no is affecting the kakra affecting the kakra nti ebema Kennedy susu akoyi Alan Chemati opo Ghana for tell be na elections they don't always look at the personality. They don't look at what you can do, but they can look at the personality. Because
to that JJ say we need elections because mami bi was me tie say interview na Mr. was no ya me fair.
Eti all say na or that you know say that personality with my but we should also lose the fact say what can I say say one this one the factory no you say na I mean say one who there I be am site say so far no MPP 40 125.
That is what I have been Mattis
and out of that so many employment of 160,838 or something like that and I'm year film but then we share one district one factory now Nina comes under election Martin let's say decide media man a trade minister no tuma buana sa otumi aye sa no man dia na say mo hwe de eduman mana obetumi aye it for me there kindly in there obi say among the three no when I wo hire Mekasa Alan in as much as I'm not Alan fan though but then when you look at the how a no mercy course there to me there I will put Alan on the top maybe I'm the Baumia about second now I'm the Kennedy about third now say he's was Akotozo agri minister
I say until I friend mo check here poll no the leading contenders Dr. Sakoto maybe other people because we also heard Kwabena Japan might come but still I know you have some people who are leading contestants and I say leading candidates
but this year no Ghana and MPP for no I say for time no they need to learn something out of that because we are sure say nipa 17 now omo no manya no omo support omo the man the then candidate Kufado no it wasn't that a match and they say this unity at least bear 4 bia na 5 video anke but
democracy it's a democratic dispensation
you know boss Akoto agri minister no so boy ma e wase kakaka na me right now no because of social media ne nkeka ho no and no baby ho aya na amanfo baby o catch the eyes of the public through the social media platforms but I don't know what Akoto is doing underground when I'm channel because back in 2009 no 2008 elections at times it really that re-election and I say I'm call
house to house
the house to house so or the kind of first round the second round so MP before no science 30 mu and or and boy and crowd when DB so it's our election on to 28th of December and the boy and crowd when DB no nana masia no kokumi and be na or say Akoto mu so
but say ba ye flag bearer there that usually doesn't happen so we share polls among 4 year trend they follow abribia there from say leading candidates no omo na tie meji I just said John Bodu na asasa
no David no me catch you na me de ko no because then times na we say na omo the electoral college for omo elections kitwa
emuswa
Entina allegations grab up until say among for to escape amount some of
the scandals.
No, but right now no. Omo nipa omo call they say you know me say MPP for now omo more than 6,000 and now 6,000 nipa 6,000 between ya ska come on
they pay
6,000
national elections cry man for to Cheskana.
I don't say baby almost expand there
they do
no right now
you talk about we want allegations are na cause
no and we say allegation call
and say 2005
that chairman of the constituency but the grassroots no expanding
they pay 6,000 make some judgment
they are more than no
make us some just said they pay
what I'm saying is say look at the population
what are you talking about?
No.
The fact that you don't know somebody doesn't mean
it's not the fact because me interview I might say no. Ono say ono call door to door because then can skasem dia. No, skasem dia ka jombodu to be discovered.
You don't know that.
Opo I know for sure because Obia Obia general secretary.
General secretary or a minister.
Oh, a minister CEO of the party.
In Dubai, let me tell you this. They almost say expanded. I don't think so. No. Your real factors or what Kalutio. Your real factors or what inipa ohofuno omo na hoafuno omo. Na ye obeka na samahama na onye president. Any you two no. Nanado two no. Na rumors so call say Nanado say Oniska or Tony Papa down on London near day. They say so to do all those things. But sometimes point it doesn't matter ska.
What I'm saying is at first there. When I catch him say Omutueska and I'll believe it. But not that time my expanded lecture college now. There's no more people. I don't know the exact number there. But I don't think so. I don't think so.
And I'm saying you don't think so. That's your opinion. That's fine. Yeah. But I'm going to prove you with stories. But Mami Misa national elections are here Ghana. Ghana nyina kra no. Omunchanya Manchester. The whole Ghana no. MPP ni NDC. Don't they do it? But electoral college kakra no
but me electoral college in the sort of amount yana omo kan say PPM. I don't think so. This time around they almost say expanded electoral college I don't believe in that. I'm not with that school of thought. Say this electoral college in the delegate conference on bay come expanding more nani pani baby because test confer your man bay and that don't move from kauna ma phone say I didn't move be sana kese and I am there because nipa kofoka krabi engo nipa krabi amom ko select flag bearer na enko show ma fumu so no me impose almost selfish interest into me impose obia or ono say self centered and selfish ono so be person that ono so be desika no obenya bi ona me che no ama metua so edimi de kabenya kra nanka obia both NDC oni MPP no lecture college no for that delegate conference now I'm the select on flag bearer for election no nke bi am 200,000 so am nya sanipa na mo du na no we see mom because I go for no omo vital even to come be 1,000 now come be 200 I say the confusion beba don't me understand to go a long way because no ma Ghana ina magana ina bini sa delegate conference now omo call no ska omo the mama delegates no afi ono so ba modern na say oba ba mu afi ono so be tedeka what I say the criterion that they use even selecting ministers presidential aspirants in no opo that's not the best way it me dey come expanding more okay it go a long way to help us now be select ke be okra e be do be kwa nka mba ye kra nka omo ye say ha say dey no say ha dey no anya yi for na no omo choose omo ko e debate na amafo a vote no TV so nto wa yi be ko form no no ma drop o no mo ko manim say until say final debate o menya nipa mienu a omenya omo say omo stand for both political advice no makọ no so makọ omo debate until the time election time be do una me che no until they do it for national then all the nation until una omba be yi na omma omba be kasa yi wana apɛ na bibi wo ho a MTN kokora betuma aboa una me che no na omma ye star 222 ash the office or here no until one na mama na ho ayi be Canadian ho an 1 2 friend saying Alancha Martin ho a no me 2 3 sa na I don't know dey no omo e benya omo no na ka national character ba me na nipa akra bi idea mkogu ayi adam mo select na ye show ma from mu let's see they are imposing these people on our head na don't we dey no say mo ba na so manya yi anom de mo nya musica audio for the rest of 4 years nkwa edu be kwa no mo sasu says kind of mom no 4 years in dukra no me dia manasa no mo sasu eti bi de omo expanding mom na nipa de bebre enkonom
ba you still feel say Baumia popularity from
because of economic hardship faces the depreciation and one of your says they're going to wrestle the city the dollar with the city those kind of stuff out of that you know beer and no time and the popularity they come from because the way I'm for trust Baumia with the economic talks lectures one kana or kana for believe because the people no fee Canada or course school Canada lecture Canada near that dinner I'm for trust on me pa and obi also no follow the full step in Bank of Ghana no
yeah
I mean what's is switch no on the back Ghana that time na almost say we business women now mo kokokwaso no on this is switch ni buy ma omunya da wallet utumi sika to so ansana mo e bebai una me che no enti that year na oyewo Bank of Ghana na amafo nya aresem say we nya young vibrant economies obetumi abebu Ghana what I say e de kufado ekokofa no so my running mate na amafo ebo say yeah right now there I mean you the two so we got somebody he knows the economic concern to the extent say maybe of course school and the records are there for everybody to see oh you want to talking about micro talk about macro accounts there he was one of the top notch a year maybe of course school biano we share the profile opo but right now there because of 3-4 of the city against the major currencies in ama the kasa be kind of
no there say wo bubu mu a ofu say so far no Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ebeto so mienu Alan Beding
slightly Alan is slightly ahead of
Kennedy the firebrand
about Ted and because only now they say I'm just confused either to choose or no in between on no Sakoto no who to be third or fourth no but now the
Sakoto betumi be say
Sakoto na me analysis say Sakoto no e bi ono na man for Shalantini can e bi ono no ye grassroots and a grassroots and a groundwork among for obetumi asking up some surprises any other day and see ono so you should not take him out because ono the kind intention ache and agric ministry on so abodwuma opo I na smart say hardship no be bi mu ayi die na video bi no ma bi a mehwehwe okọ wanchi mu any other places but there any barrier ebu and those kind of stuff no ebu na there me na disadvantage only say o ma ya den bebrebe na nka we minister vibrant minister with innovative ideas nka barrier na ebu no omoto no cheap no is there no way bia o betumi store by no and is there no way be able to me
I preserve
I mean
you convert it to maybe powdered
before those kind of stuff so when your minister try to bring this innovative ideas you know say yeah or turn on no normal koyi Ghana no by any bua ni ahwa na say na farmers na omo ni agi say omo you know your friends saying the products no and as omo harvest now akoyi by the end of the day it doesn't reflect in their pockets the counters here likewise plantain omo plantain so almost the same thing so it's not nowhere anywhere any even tomatoes you bet me as
a back when no synopsis because there's how your sports kakra
mama can na wi
you're on fire nti ento aso na say maybe ka say ebedi mu nkomo but I mean I like the fire now they start them say master dance factor na ka ho na mama jana ba mo my na master dance as dan auto repair 61 Fremont Street Falcao no bra na NCC ma master dance boy juma Tai Unity Radio chi pa ye ka se fa pa ka se makalube ka sen master dance Tai Unity Radio chi pa boy juma 61 Fremont Street Falcao no bra na NCC ma Dr. Kwabi scientific care so boy nchidom na edi jumadi bro Gold Coast Catering Services, a taste of excellence. So we aduane de dia. Kalusha wo ayibia na ota kwaje free hoko. Na meka ya na wase upo odi mi security babo nten. Drive through ye will be. Tana ukam na ju aduane na kodidi. Unya na bebia. Aje se Gold Coast Catering Services. Omu nyina boy nchidom na edi jumadi ebro. Asama trading. Enso eka ho bi yencha ye mame aba koba abedu erekwache ohene says I dey here small ye mame so child my high Frances Punamani Lamisi say good morning family Kwesi Owusu say hello I salute you all in the studio Opo Baumia first tie Kwesi Owusu there I say Baumia first Baumia second Baumia third if NPP don't bring Baumia they will hear from us pa Kwesi Owusu ena dey eno ebaye my yencha John Ban aka Senash yete onka che o dwumadi so ena fe yensan encha yenu abema aye friend say Dixon Frimpong aka Osofo na sedem di kan echi a Gold Coast na ye bo mo abaso no ye chairman Kojo Ago aspiring to be a national chairman of NDC North America. Right now, as I speak with you, chairman is in Ghana. Also Oshe Kalu. Also Oshe.
Okay.
All the way from Ghana.
All right, chairman.
On the flash is here now. Chairman Kojo Ago.
All right.
Gold Coast CEO.
Chairman.
Aspiring or a chairman of Massachusetts NDC. But he's aspiring to be the national chairman
for
North America. And he chairman chairman of paying yajiri se umpomu ye sanso ena olumai maybe I will be anopai awie wo Ghana ye chaw minim se chairman so ye awia. Okay, John Ban aka Senash staunch NPP communicator Worcester Massachusetts you are also watching us ye chaw ye Senash sanso ena Max Billion Nana Bafo all the way in Canada Max Billion Nana Bafo say I salute you all Ghanaians should try something different Kennedy for 2024 so Kalu the two people already they didn't go for your first choice. First person Kwesi Owusu ye nua Kwesi Owusu or say oko for Baumia and Max Billion from Canada and so say as I say try something different so he's also going for Kennedy in 2024 so it's quite fascinating.
I mean that's the beauty of democracy. You know what I mean? Obia chair na doing those kind of stuff it will go a long way. But then, yeah, remember say a man for you should not be partisan in supporting candidates.
Also, when they
politics. Yeah, man for me. I saw make
so when the intra within the party,
yeah,
they are partisan.
Yeah. But then, when I say, in Kawaii, me start me submission. Me say 2020 there. Then Baumia straight away. But then the last 2 years, see, from
Professor Hankins, so as a
yes,
or you're one of the finest economists. Even you as per inflation, yeah, there was also
on question on who has a car. I tell you, all hitting Ghana as on can USD. USA fresh is so.
No, he talks about US inflation a lot. In Tiadanomi, read a lot about him, or your special area on that field, you know, when it comes to inflation rising, wine, or yeah,
and I was telling or hate about Miano. No, say both doctors or economists.
Yeah,
they understand the dynamics of a year.
Exactly.
And do be astute economists. Now, if they do, be normal and queer. It should be. I mean, the blame should be at your doorstep.
Ghana, but there was another story. I said Baumia was supposed to be the savior. I said Baumia and Nenke Babaji.
Yeah, that's right.
But he has failed.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And I no economist. No, also may I sure say when Baumia profile.
John Hopkins University. So ni mo be hu no me sure say
baby Baumia akọ school na that you knows. And see economists any economist kasa dia. No want to say when we be free ba. You know say only pay you there was share good team o to kwa say tama me you and I know now we start 2013 election omko Supreme Court here Anoman koi so about Canada be lecture emeboa but me abet me lecture but right now onye professor said on his professor you know find because they be on public school but talking about how to lecture a constant there most especially macro one there. Opo, you know, is one of the finest African young brains in one of Africa. And Tidanka, if you say CDA Koinka, on my call, executive meeting, and on my call, cabinet meeting me, Nanka Matu Tuno Mabina, commercial choir, on the Faso, Nanka Momo to me, I. I'm also the factors be brave. The opening of foreign bank accounts. Ghana, we will back to idea. Now, Dallas daily. Those kind of stuff need to stop. It's almost so many nana. I say, you know, maybe loopholes in kitchen. How can a country like Ghana now? Oh, yeah, see the war. Or saying, we were tired of all the foreign currency now. That's what.
Okay. Yankoya Sports Kakra, your favorite segment. Now, you buy better as well, and I bet purely. Said Udiga Kano, there are a lot of stories and Yebeshe Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Samaba said Okano, Professor John Hopkins University Professor on Economics, Professor Hanki Akasa, Yebeshe no Ediaba, Sanso and Yebeko Koshe Kojo Alan Chamating. University Professor Bakwa also Ewo Ghana Akasa say Osha ase Alan Chamating ebetumi edi nkunim na yepe Alan Chamating ene John Mahama ofil say Alan Chamating Ghana for be trust Alan Chamating more than John Dramani Mahama ede nti na okasa ne basis ne sen wonso do adwenkyere ebetumi di aba so join your Facebook please share the video give us more love more likes please pump it out na yina it me and spread the media wide for people to join. And not than chance so. The best I share a Canada Japan say a man fulfill say Kalu Anopa Obano as a Obana last minute to hiding. Wa kwete or say we didn't fear edu siam you at the age of 62 and ya fe no ba kwa pick forms no asan be gina fichira ka say masan nti ono de wakasa Obano na Oba. And also Eddie and no and one say Kwabne Japan tease a BI table car say Baumia more or less na say MPP krani na dini ni adeno intiama ebimunso ka say Baumia is a stranger more or less in the MPP Bugri na abu akasa Eddie afasa asem no Eddie asem na Bugri na abu ka ni nyina no ye de bebre T4 sanso ena Professor Hanky said the American or say Baumia is the one creating Ghana's problems. Or say Baumia na senko solve problems no. Ni tweet ni yebeka ni na yehu the entire Okasa MPP will be declared winner in 2024 elections. Guess who is saying that? Prophet Bedu Kobi. Isn't it shocking?
Oh yeah.
Prophet Bedu Kobi say NPP will be declared 2024 elections no winner. On what basis did GIS revoke Ashanwan's permit? Ifan Krabyadate cries out. Or say Kwembe in a Ghana Immigration Service question as well. Ashanwan Omo Edi revoku ne residency. And also so Yebeba Bishimti House Ashanwan issue no Kalu is not dead yet. All angles coming up. Now dear Bakwa na mepesa ubeshe no shen ye pa woni manuchu. Na mo attach a little emotions. Na mo aye pure analysis diama me eye Ghana ya pom den ni ayare sabia hodo owura ye friend say Hassan Ayarega eko kolebu na revelations bi ode aba no ayare ho apart from facilities any hono o se doctors no eduru anwumra anadwo a doctors and nurses no upebi kura wunya bi nti ase unse krom ha doctors and nurses are at work 24/7 time bia but Ghana de ne de se sia no ye si eduru anwumra doctor and nurses no Kalu odo obi koto hospital na bibi ya no here attendance like the person needs to be attended to. There's nobody. And Tiabeshe and no say Kolebu Teaching Hospital is a death trap. And no Hassan Ayarega and your response to war killings a knee-jerk reaction. Sir, we've heard a lot about the killings Ekoso Ewa I feel Enran IGP ko much prime suspect who is leading the killings. Nanona Ohinenu Enso Akasa I beshe ne kasa no any the response team police for no respond enough or react quickly enough and I said the chief has a case. All these stories coming up on the show. If your guess is as good as mine, Mpacho, join us in the discussions. Wosum wonye nipa sawanya wana beye yamo yambere ye nebeye ya ifri yaniara. Those are the topics coming up, of course. Mr. Ujoni Facebook feed na share. Let's show some love. Share. Like. Love. Now you shoot 2 video no up encore yenenim. Unity Radio 1039. Manucho Magandi is already in the building. But quickly, Yankosha Sports News ka krebi na yensan embra back. Chelsea manager friend Graham Potter wants to make move for Tottenham and England star a friend Hurricane and is ready to offer Belgium striker Romelu Lukaku in exchange according to Calcio Mercato. But this deal me who know and all football goal any all the other reputable websites and I'm say hey, how is this going to happen anyway? Chelsea say omode Lukaku because someone was Antonio Conte epe Lukaku ntomo de Lukaku plus sika next summer ekwa kope Hurricane eno ye Calcio Mercato ena diaba. Now Chelsea Kroyano na omo epe sporting director enra most reputable website edebe you say Christian friend Chelsea owner eno no wia nesa. Now so according to the Atletico Wakrata omo was super duper source our Chelsea no omo de ababe to you say ayade a abrante no eye front runner nemum RB Salzburg for say nya de a ombeja papa no amanaba inti sisi a Chelsea and here na in their quest to appoint Christoph Friend as a sporting director no na antumi ankwanko Manchester United a contacted Benfica for our brand to be within fear duonu back 21 years. Now Manchester United for a contacted a brand on the agent a brand fan Goncalo Ramos obon humodin ye pa reporter about abetoja say sisi abrante no ayade ne release clause £100 million sterling nemom ayade Newcastle ne Bayern Munich anyina so ani abrea wo mo epe no report kire say ebia ne release clause no de so nemom ne tight ne value ankasa no ebia be say 25-30 million pounds sterling but because Manchester, Bayern Munich, Newcastle as say omunyina ye esikafo teams are joining no na teams no Benfica yo maju say we there cash in time nti eno so no Old Trafford Chiefs a split on transfer policy according to the Atletico Wakrata no Erik ten Hag say o making more signings January but chief executive I friend Richard Arnold say nya dia January ombenye ska bia ma no because o mama na spend a lot into on train till the next summer na if you only a court daily star so ya ono so dia abeto dwan say Manchester City for say omo ye set say omo be join Chelsea any Tottenham na omo akwa Inter Milan Slovakia defender friend say Milan Skriniar obaka he was a target for Chelsea all summer and na PSG as they say their City and so near Brea omo join na Antonio Conte say ye cut teams omo England omo ya bia ono so ya bia because obo Champions League and at league they say osan toso miensa enti ono so ya bia enti on tena ho na ye meka Chelsea Liverpool Man City dabi say Chelsea ye bo Chelsea ye bo Liverpool ye bo Man City Liverpool so almost soro hobi and they say no almost ekope Milan Slovakia defender from Milan Skriniar Liverpool so omo ye interested omo pe Shakhtar Donetsk omo ewa brand bi or ye winger a friend say Mikhailo na Mikhailo Mudryk wadi mfie aduonu baako according to Calcio Mercato no omo say abrante no ball but say Neymar pepe nti ene Jurgen Klopp say onya abrante no a ope so mbe making move Samai January na summer no there we don't know yet but Calcio Mercato say Liverpool ye deeply interested in the player. Leicester also are unable to sack manager Brendan Rodgers as it would cost them 10 million to pay him according to Wokuakrata from the Sun. Tisisiano Brendan Rodgers Leicester sinke na sinke now so muntumi mpam no isan says so mukopam no sisia ombetua 10 million pounds sterling but other website and so report to say Sisiano omo targeted 2 managers Sakoba say omo exercise boldness in sacking your friend is Brendan Rodgers 10 million pounds omo tua either Mauricio Pochettino and say coach I friend say Rafael Benitez omo baako na ebia abekọ akofa aba eno ye Kowakrata your friend say San eno dan chance so I say Sean Dyche and so third choice nti Pochettino number 1 Rafael Benitez number 2 and Sean Dyche na belly or the belly echo relegation minkan sa anisa ono so third choice Liverpool monitor Flamingo midfielder friend say João Gomez 21 as club looks to reinforce his midfield according to Talk Sports. Na ye kan player transfer no Rafael Leao AC Milan player Chelsea emeki offer summer transfer window eba wie na anu ye. Exclusive reporter Abbas CA say Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola and Manchester City for so join Chelsea say Abrante friend say Rafael Leao enya de on Chelsea enya ne tra no makofa Abrante because Abrante no ball a obo ene ntwetwe no he onu omusu nya no a omo epe na yakowura Manchester City dia ne muntie we ya nia etie ene se Abrante fan se Jack Grealish mo beka ya enro echi ya ena na yetie ya na ye discuss ya na ye ka se English fans ne se Pep Guardiola say ne bobo. Exclusive report ababeto dwa che se Jack Grealish afrani agent aka kirom se osre omo a se January we de enye possible nemum summer omumpe baby for emfa because the way na oye world class player ye tauto ne se England pa the player utumi fa ball twetwe Bosuo lia dribble she goals now influence games you no na say akwai say oje ball na no asapia ba kire no just a Manchester City style of play and I say players na kan sie gu hododo nti wudi no kura ya yira nti na Jack Grealish as sound on representative say be ya omumpe team foforo emfa emano ewo eye summer transfer window no so emu na eno so de Abrante fan say Benjamin Pavard ese o consider senka o ye free Bayern Munich obeka ya Abrante no summer transfer window no Chelsea e de offer koi no mo pe no free eye Bayern Munich na no e na afi de ono ankasa atu nanum tuo say he considered leaving Bayern Munich this summer. Abrana Man United, Chelsea, PSG, Atletico Madrid nyina e na afi Juve e pe no now so he decided later on to stay. West Ham akachre Argentina ni Abrante France Manuel Lanzini said he is free to leave in January and attempted to find a buyer before the summer transfer window. Manuel Lanzini West Ham for senya dia ball obo sesia no ombetumi ama contract bi abiu nti se team bi penwa or you free say obetumi akọ in January and also edia ababeto edwa. Barcelona ese omo ye interested said omo ebeto Real Madrid any Spain Abrante fan say Marco Asensio beka na Arsenal for airpen during the summer transfer window now so deal no entumi ankum Abrante no obey free agent so the contract expire next summer on the Barcelona there omo ye free agent expert omo for Christiansen and omo san kofa Kessie just free agent player bia be da ho no money akọ ho san so na omo player even Dembele so omo san fa free agent this year there omo ye free agent masters no omo say Marco Asensio say Real Madrid for an sign ni bio pa there na say ekobasa onya free agent pe omo be kwa kofa no na eno so e de no Uruguay international Abrante Ghana for Bebretini dia now Moraho Luis Suarez say he will only spend one season back in home country with Air National with a club's president confirming the striker will leave at the end of the season according to ESPN. Now Bayern Munich so publicly Abaki manager friend said Julian Nagelsmann after defeat by Augsburg. Now Obakaya Babi told you said coach I friend said Thomas Tuchel eba be gina juma na so Bayern for ababonte say omunye omo adwen say omo ebepam no UEFA Champions League ni dia oyade by beating Barcelona ba ko domestic league na or struggle or breye papa na no nam so na manfo bebre kika sanhwe ya omo ebepam no na so Bayern for publicly abase enyade a omo ebepam Nagelsmann omo back no say obe succeed ama bibia nso atumi akọ enkan na eno so edia ene ababeto edwa eno no aha Unity Radio 103.9 Anopa Bosuo so na uwe na chese eno so edia no na said ye nyina yinim no international break is on. Ken Kalusha say matcha all your home research no abeye analysis pa mine Ghana and Brazil Kalu meboa
yeah
Ghana and Brazil
friendly match
a match kesiye pa Inaki Williams how ni be who say but then Rawonim say I read a lot about Kalum has no doy yes say the has an adwene na ya bafi
oh bebo
na bebo so watch e bi mo confirm
but was the last time I me say we come na no meti na yi Harry Asante Twum and no can say asem say
Berma Asante Twum formerly of GTV right?
GTV yeah and no can you all can say na me kana mo say and possible no now or say because in the last match of ball for England no it's supposed to be 2 years ansana you need do na baby do be November more and ansana it me clear but other guys say the mina me fisenka na dey ya chekwa ne dinkatia almost mo fa no dey why now no ono under 20 and 19.
Why the passport? But I think maybe he's still thinking through it. It was a decision saying on making it easy.
Oh, the record. Oh, and to no mum dia and no there because Hansen there on the about England team ni national team ni bida. And you know the possibility class here on my son and quite Kenya more on a machine. But you didn't cut there. Oh, the old born 9 and 19 and what you go, sir? Why do you deal with at least there's a come off our crown on my child crown. Oh, my it's made me feel press now on my form almost you know no nana they will live up to expectation but more regime say kakrebi wo mudia omo ho keka no ne do mo si bombo no e bia betumi ayi bibia magana so that's what I'm anticipating and I'm saying right now so Ghana boys you know do mo si bombo no most especially how Kudus Mohammed what take Ayas by standard no and that's the hallmark of a good and quality player. Was a season I'm call pre-season no
yeah
now share some fantastic goals be after a year coach and do them never show manimbo no case man no boss Ghana than a bobe no
yeah
but I'm not bobe yeah but on Ghana but you Ghana ni or no papa ni Ghana
be no on say on Holland right
Holland but on the onya na adwiri ana kudos benya you know obi ya opportunity no opo grab ball obon and they say asama free role or ball playmaker role no on number bia no
go to na so na no analysis
I'm say possible January be a bit more possible but I mean jogging club na dream there because for the past 3 seasons there say no here but say the back quality there because almost any on my ball maybe anya first match no there access no almost acquire asa but my the performance it is acquire we are na say the performance there said there obebo na field na I will not be surprised there because say be a jogging club because we work on January I will not be surprised because me train and mission it my tell you be here there to say kudos mu say omo border like say Tariq Muna Lamtina of late only actually nya ball ni bi mo but then the trainer the coach is better because more time on bench when I'm a player on bench quite now at times the feel of the first team and no but there be a minute or so bono and onya bimbo the Inaki Williams so okay over the weekend on in ya shall go okay go be obo share no na enye easy eti ya no mama say these guys are ready oh ade bakwa
many agese ne ho ato no opura kakra bi na manfa sha say ready means and at La Liga record I know umprada obebo ma Ghana okay o declare so obebo ma Ghana na wepra na
who say by 5 seasons continuously no pride but Osaba enti
even Opera match na uniform the following weekend na Osambo
na minor na ade ba kwa say Spain for no oni ni ahye go wi ade chinya yisi me ebi ni Luis Enrique but be pa no de ko fa akoi bara nya hwe enti ami opo
who's a bakoko
ti o nya ba sako enti mi fi say press in the on omo training into on Friday
no na man for Bisame say Ghana ne Brazil batch no time ben but yenye krom ha wia 230 more number born wine Europe or France yeah ntia tie ha wia 230
na France by 730
number 230 na obi Bisame channel kronti me check in course of the week before Friday na ma say bia Bean Sports on the Bean Sports here omo France here omo area pa na ma say bia Bean Sports be telecast here na say any of the Spanish channels na either than that there are so many apps which media share but they are now official and say bia TV so they are na easy am for
no but they ba ku say ha mo Ghana na say obi Friday be nya kwan
yanko no and them from na share stories na
talking shops so omo friend no say na my friend talking
I read an article now no yes am so no na now person beba yeah I read the article was titled Reasons Why Schlupp is Refusing Ghana's call and minim say bia omuni na ndini sense oba omoma ne mo no ka ho because Jeffrey Schlupp is a player we badly need in the team or yeah juma a kind of dirty work right yeah or yeah lot
the ball by say Ricardo didn't call
who said that or yeah juma
tactically no say
and or run he doesn't get
tactically coach you know etumi use Patrick Vieira and the best out of him Starting from Chelsea. This is one person sporting director.
Yeah.
I'm call Christian Fred or Lisbeck. I'm going to find my member.
Salzburg.
Salzburg. Oh, FC Salzburg. Oh,
Austria. No more no boy.
So Muniani you. Lisbeck for no.
Say
consortium be.
A model. Multi-club model. I don't think Chelsea own an.
Almost Salzburg. Almost our team cry friend offering. Almost our.
And I make say a multi-club model. And nothing a papa and say Chelsea own and also a team of Portugal, a team of Italy, or Africa countries who pay teams or so he wanted to get that sporting director because on as a why you also yes on the sport to Erling Haaland money are there a lot of players are Salzburg for now yeah.
Let's say Salzburg no say a breeding team am for to me top players from o show mo pedigree na so returns in share and cost but then every season bia no ka say you can share transfer market now show me ya to me konti that Christian Fred na say the poaching akume no e higher no to me boboko but then say man in Chelsea na just say my say bia e no say abanu sana let's mo to na katuem na bia o ejuma so a chew no there na to akwatuem ma
yes o mama na counter offer
okay until we na just obeko na me some say kwa campus or PSG you know the top notch nkwana mo pe
Chelsea owner or shortlisted here but the none the top priority anyway this year we na nye no na bia minim so obeko ada 2 na kwa akwa say ebe yeah but we na any priority part out of even Luis Campos and all the other people who went there
more previous one kind of more sporting director no
English papa your friends Manu Chadam for pa Bruce Back no, your sporting director. I don't know Bruce Back your chairman, but sporting director Marina Gravnovskaya.
Okay. I think if you band of you so they are more funny there. I'm say Sanko for me in campus among the campus and Christian Fred no. Ono binyanu biano and Kebe, but then say Salzburg for no. I say Nadia Ombeja I papa na man akodia. I think say somebody money baby fufu. Manchester United any almost see you any a coach most of the time yana normal bakwa na I didn't know what's a coach if you are in the philosophy into a buy and smart say more top notch players are no more than no I'm so no buy an inclusion why Rebecca Alessandro Martinez one Christian Eriksen 2 and Anthony 3. I said this major signings are why and then my Malaysia bought 3 no and I'm saying only 4 major signings are why but still no
Malaysia Martinez Anthony na
Casemiro so and Christian Eriksen
yeah 5
players and but
he wants more
no I'm saying on the philosophy
no that Ghana commercial milk and does daddy know he's here as I want more.
Where's you confirm no my year or more first Holland and Ajax mono. No per se most of them mobile because we 2000 and was it 2018 2019 or they Ajax score semi-finals against Real Madrid watch Real Madrid home and away. And no officer boys no quarter-finals so you semi-finals it's now say young guys and among for fee say was able to mold them those kind of stuff maybe say no Eric Ten Hag no or no be pen crank no more basu say Jody Sancho money that they bet me a control him by with the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo na that na omo go so maybe on penti omo bakasa omo na nkasa yi let's say be a metmenya 1 inclusion be na 2 inclusion be am in January it go a long way to have the coach obetumi aboa bobu kona bibia tumi akoso another Portugal see when I breeding grounds for English clubs now because recent time in Portugal say Manchester started for Bruno Fernandes if was it in Benfica or Sporting Lisbon or buy on megun ni masie kra or bo game ni pa Mobia who say sa oko Portugal one on the typical Portuguese ni or born mom but na Liverpool so say say Manchester akwa bia mo fa bia no mo fa abante friend Luis Diaz ono so buy January mu no the exploit any contribution to the game any other no nanka amanfo cry fee say go automatically nanka Sadio Mane cry now yana just obekono go be take a uniform the spotlight from Sadio Mane but Sadio Mane call no ba amanfo hu say nka Sadio Mane still in the team nka betumi aboa boboko no enti me feel say abantia amanfo pe ne say no Goncalo Ramos as o value say obi are the 20 almost players value at 25 million pounds but it's boboko say o hwe abantia anybody mba 100 million buyout class abantia no betumi e dey abo boboko na me feel say they say Portugal hono why dey and say obi a hokope boboko a player so the nature wa omutumi boa Liverpool na akofa abanti ba ko a enya nkoyi but mo gidi say ebetumi
abanti ben
enya Darwin Nunes
engoyi ave dey admit
me dem we shame so obetumi ice
yeah na
kakra okay Darwin on the another Liverpool kofa na no man shedan koyi obo one too much enya red card afina wasamba team mama no makoyi opona me fi say nka Leicester for ombesake o Brendan Rodgers o
but 10 million pounds sterling
yeah but obse papa no ko wuye no so affect you Leicester papa na onana onya helicopter ne ba na omku wuye no
ne
bagel no ne man
no choose oba wu anene ya pa ze on de oba wu anene ya pa
ne man be take you know, first,
still there.
Yes, still there. But I'm just saying,
I mean, but for any season where they've been doing so well. The last 2 seasons, top falling in almost falling out the last match. Yeah, they haven't been doing bad, but this season you see almost spending too much into financial fair play no chiwomo. Until they couldn't really do signings, and I think they lost Fofana, and I might be Mamulusu. And Jamie Vardy is out of color. Nti maybe nkanom best on menya but this year financial fair play so they couldn't spend. I know you're part of more problems. Yeah.
And I'm saying me share from hindsight now. I said Ben Rodgers the 2 seasons with the players, you know, it was superb. But I'm saying right now he's trying to fall out with some of the players. Sonchu. So you say so you say ni bo food din say woman kwa no January kwa onya team obeko
e be onya bi mo
but he is a fantastic player what am I saying
are you for the bid ko mama rejected cry say Southampton na team bi the bid ko na nkomo penato
we fair indeed game against friends saying
he's been awful
Tottenham Bobby Bobby cross and Maya intercept the coach referee did your midfielder so why emre and see I mean na first we say last season we say na Jamie Vardy no nya de no na nka de ahanacho ababeju ahanacho so this season and also so enkoyi and I don't know say coach na say or restrategize and that's why sacking the players in a way I bet my bomb because for now ne dey yeah it seem my boboko a yenimu na e fe no Leicester no opo enkoyi but Marco Asensio Barcelona for so mo pe no because of free agent no possible say Real Madrid e betumi ejai Marco Asensio because Bakaya Luis Figo 2000 mo baby na Luis Figo tama Florentino Perez obeso obedi president no ana okoka say ba am so man president of the Luis Figo ebeba Barcelona there was so much controversies any other into real from that time Luis Figo time up to this time no opo bokro omo ayewiase a who say one player will cross carpet from Barcelona to Real Madrid and then but say Real Madrid to from Atletico to Real Madrid there is easy. Atletico to Barcelona there easy. But I say Real Madrid to Barcelona need there. Ebe one. Na we say Marco Asensio obey free agent next year.
But only needs to go Barcelona.
I'm doubt say ombetumi jano. But then
also a free agent there nyamo na mujano. Free agent there he decides where he wants to go. The contractor Sama Nasa.
Now arriving between them, I'm say a sound arriving between them no. Because say, hey, I want to so team here, more ako. But a rival will party. We call that confusion by
Onya free agent there, but Real Madrid in control. No,
okay,
decided by your
okay, and I'm fair enough. But I mean, that say, Marco, so Boko baby party. And also
player name a beer. Obeka say Madrid name Barca rivalry.
No, typical Blanco, you Chado, because he was born and bred in Madrid. And I'm about that rivalry, that he's come new for the Catalonians and Lo Blancos, you know. Opo, that rivalry is very, very intense. In that spice, so me na, and can be Pepe Senka, and Atletico, and the Real Madrid, and come more rivalry, you know, and bedding because they are in the same year, or more now Madrid, you know. But Barcelona and Real Madrid, you know, that's why I'm just my imagine say bia now. Okay, Marco Ebio went to uncle. Finally, Jao Gomez, Liverpool manager, see a Peno from Flamingo, Medford, on a small kind of say a problem area. We are a problem area of Liverpool right now in India, and on Medford, probably Ado Cromo, Jordan Henderson. We plan now on what to see also called English national team. Now, I can't call me man, Koyane by. But then, also the nano, coaching in your augmented Medford now and no matter Koya because Javier.
My name is the same way. Why I think Klopp is more or less like a racist. Say, a African player, and Uncle Pry, or more match grammar Liverpool, and I can what turn on international break, and a fra, Uncle Obamanako. You know what he did to Joel Matip? That's why he doesn't play for Cameroon anymore. Even African Cup of Nations, he stopped him from going. Yeah. So,
but that's Joel Matip so do baby no because Koulibaly, na Napoli for almost president and say kwa Obakase no kwa omo munko but on
na so yeah come mo munko dey say
o say next year or two players on to African players.
Fine. We don't care about that. Question biza unya no. Me say Jordan Henderson wa can. So your African player can Liverpool can would they allow him to go? So we are honest. We play or more ball. He's just recovered. Kevin Phillips also from City Pra. So they needed a replacement. No, me shame. Somebody shame be so sad. So we are no watching.
Joe Matip did buy. And I make us
Joe Matip first. And I jump for Joe Matip.
No, because Joe Matip now the old kind. And I remember my example say Joe Matip and also as a player.
Question I know.
You not as a player no. Nanka was standing on his grounds. I catch you say
okay, first question.
Okay, first question I mean
no, me the can be sao say Henderson the African player and come Monaco and some did you Matip the enemy to us and come Monaco.
Na me say no na osan ka say o dey be Matthias you Martino Kano Henderson here o man akoko boy na me say me 40 Joe Matip say so Joe Matip
forget about Joe Matip
o man anko one man anko
and me
say ono aso say also standing on the ground
because Chelsea oh asem no credit I was want to minka
me say
maybe say Jordan Henderson the our national team say African player ka club be manako
I'm say
yes or no actually
Jordan Henderson no or twister on the grounds but Joe Matip be on train into
but you know the team can also stop you because we free Branson Eba
but then so
if you injury never the team can stop you
but jogging club kai English tabloid ka do be good so gabi
Manu akoba
yenya
na question
yejinem ye krekrem
I
said that the lumba
Yanko na Jagum I mean so you have all your picks.
Yes. I mean,
Yanko sportingly. The working encyclopedia Yanko.
Yeah, Jeffrey Schlupp. The DNA your tongue.
And the one tea. Udi dokono. Royal dokono di and
Royal. I'm a father man Sameba.
Tudi dokono.
Exactly. Timidi dokono. Yeah, Schlupp story. No, I mean, what can I have to particular interest? No, must say. And now, according to one journalist, and there was a time an Obama Ghana until Odu Airport and near say auto ticket. It was disgraced as it through GF Von Toy and I shouldn't say auntie.
I couldn't read the full article. Almost was a reason why Schlupp is not
refused to play
for Ghana.
I think I know now. I almost say
Ketokra Kumo administration ya. And I say
interesting they didn't put
said my year.
He didn't put up the year, but I would still do further research and according to multiple sources. Once initially one of those players and so foreign based players now Juju scared no so no it's a bit not the end they were a bit more specific, but most of them too are not happy with the mention of Juju because Stefanovic cry the Shen report him say I mean this are some of the things that was happening around the team now, I don't know. And then I think it's and it can be resolved. I mean, if it's based on some of these things, yeah, names say show particular interest. Why I blame that this administration, because Schlupp is one of the few finest players I say the co-World Cup. I mean, you work rate at Crystal Palace in Yayinim. Say Yanyan with team no more very versatile. You can play
very versatile, exactly. And especially World Cup
as a wing back, as a centre back. I mean, some of these players we don't joke with them. They're waiting for 6 in under extreme conditions now. There, he's very robust. We share team very strong on the ball. You can really play players like him. And Wabobo be there. I mean, he has about 7 starts for the Blaster, so there's no way we shouldn't be looking in his direction. I mean,
Hurricane swap plus cash.
Yes, I mean it's an interesting one, and I hope it goes through. You see, these are two finest players. I remember about 8 years ago they were being compared when they were 24. This year, 29, and they were really being compared at the limelight. I think that maybe for a good reason. Hurricane has really stayed on top of the game. Lukaku has not fared badly, at least. The exploits in Italy there. Everybody can a lot to write home about in that direction. As to whether Conte will take up that risk, it's also
that's what I was thinking.
It's only basing it on Conte really loves Lukaku. You can't run away from him. He brought him to way Chelsea near there. He had to virtually leave near the end, but I still managed to get him back to do the job for him. It will not be a bad one, but to lose a Hurricane for a Lukaku will be a risk. I think that is still playing so well. But let's see how it goes. Because, Chelsea, I don't think, Tottenham, I don't think I will take a chance with that. Hurricane is a club legend and he's still doing at his prime age, almost 18 as well. It is still a delight to watch, to get combined effectively. But this is Conte. Conte knows how to use Lukaku effectively, very effectively. And maybe he might turn his head. Now, Christoph Friend moved to Chelsea. I hit a snag Kakrano. I think that they have a word in. Maybe Salzburg is only being smart. I think they want some huge compensation.
Yeah, I'm saying if you go, they will get
compensation huge emotion because 5 hours ago there was always that
a deal was agreed.
Porter, in principle, there Chelsea believes in the sporting director, and they were not looking at anybody else apart from Christoph Frank. And at his prime age of 47, you consider what Haaland Munya is accredited to him. Sadio Mane Munya, in terms of the vision of Chelsea, I think he will be a best fit. He'll be a best fit to really get him, so that at least because you quite Arabia when you be smart and he can do smart deals. I think Grabnowski, that woman's name will always be mentioned. She's one of the most witty sporting directors I've seen in modern day football. I mean, watch our players like Bakayoko Munina, still managed to really make some good cash out of them when everybody felt that they are goners near the even the Hazard deal near there. The more you see that direction, maybe for a reason they should have made her stay, but now they have to struggle to get. So if they're able to get the other front runners, I'll meet Mania there. But I think Christoph Friend, in principle and everything, the man wants to move, and Chelsea really loves him. Potter loves him. Todd Boehly also wants him. They should do anything. See, an era of pull a huge stance and make some good money. Omunya some 10 million out of him, crap, I'm gonna pay, because they know some of these clubs there. Once they get desperate, they will pay whatever they want. Say, boy, crowd, so exactly. So I'm a bit sad if he doesn't get to come to Chelsea, because when everything else is in place, I can say clubs will agree for him to move now. I think Salzburg there, they should let the man go eventually. Now Leicester not being able to sack Rodgers, and almost saying that they should be ready to part with 10 million. I have a problem with some of these deals. I think when teams are signing coaches, I don't know why they don't put performance contracts in there. Maybe there was a time somebody told me that, you know what, at the time that you want the coach, you are so desperate or he's flying high. I saw a couple of no common conditions. Say I major and I baby. Nobody can walk up to you. Say yes, I don't see why. It's a bit more a bit painful, because they are one of the worst teams this season. Teams the crap on Mundu, they made shaky changes into the team. But at this point, you can't sack the man, and they are ready and available coaches too, who can calm the storm. Because we should some over Pochettino, Benitez, Nation Dykes, they are not bad coaches. I think as much as Brendan Rodgers is good, he doesn't have a lot, especially in the EPL, to his name. I mean, with all the apologies to him, it's high time. Maybe to part with 10 million, the more money chance kakra. But I feel it was a bad contract. I mean, some of these things here, I've always maintained that.
So you feel it's a decision in the way
it should because someone kept relegation because it has been bad. They've been leaking a lot of goals and they are not even scoring. They're just like you said, the Jamie Vardy and even letting Fofana go. Maybe it was the money was irresistible and the boy also wanted to badly go. Because team I won't share that who near code the year 6, year 5 near there. Why do you let one of your major main defenders leave the team at this point? But now major striker also Vardy. I mean, maybe it's time because at time of his career, because I don't think that he relies more on running, speed, any idea, and he's very agile on the ball. With the 2 there, he'll pick the ball and score. He is losing touch with that reality. But I'm sad for Leicester. A team some few seasons ago, 2017, the year out there, now to really sing this bad. Yeah, it doesn't look good. But we all know. I mean, you guys went there, say the actual owner had to had to have all those things about losing the daughter and all and himself now there. Maybe the son is not able to hold it very well. They should bring back their voodoo spirit. But I'm not particularly happy how things are going for them. Not Lanzini, I mean from Argentina.
Lanzini was a great talent. Arsenal chasing for some years now. The other teams were looking
very good.
I know what's unfortunate needing is
they badly wanted
Ben Rama. Maybe they feel Ben Rama is better now.
Moyes is not having a fit for him. I mean, the more I read the story, I realized that Moyes not feeling it. To me, who will be able to now we're improving. So to be told in the face that January should start looking for a team or he will be made to walk away freely, he needs to go to the World Cup. I mean, some of these things are a bit more disturbing for him. I'm particularly sad because I watched him play a few times. I think he's very good. Maybe that's
free kicks, set pieces, is
very nimble,
running with the ball, and
everything. It reminds me of play. I mean, this beautiful player, but I mean, a lot of bad news. Now, Asensio. I don't know why Real Madrid are treating the young chap that way, because I don't think for footballing reasons he's that bad. He's just 26 years. He scored a lot of goals for them, about 50 goals for them. Then they don't want to really sign him on again now. 2023, he can go on the free. Just like Riley said, if they don't, that's it, you run next year there. I mean, what better moment than for you to move to Barcelona? Yeah, cross carpet to that side. It will be difficult. I agree that in principle, they're born bred a Basque Madrid.
Battered,
a bad damn man. But if someone to play tip top football, then it will not be a bad moment to really join. I think Barcelona are picking up the pieces. But for whatever reason, I don't know the reason why Real Madrid are not really wanting to keep him. I give him my standard contract because they are. As much as they have the Rodriguez, they have the Vinicius Junior and I think Asensio is also a good fit in there. So then why can't Asensio really be part of your team? I'm particularly not too happy. My final one will be on Ten Hag after
wanting more players.
Yeah, and being told that only the summer looks more graceful, but not in January. I don't know why they started putting stuff. Maybe they could have told him that he should use this moment to assess the ones on pair, so that by January you push them out and get the ones that you want. Because
that was Tuchel's part of Tuchel's problem.
Yes,
he didn't want a player.
Hakim's here. You said you don't like him, but you didn't push him out, and whether you
I asked for the loan proposal by and then we say on Chelsea fund own an internal permanently, and Ayers were not ready.
It got silly on the way.
And then you won't I know for non player you say you didn't want, he doesn't fit into your plans.
I agree, but once he's there,
what will Gabriel Jesus a story no?
Now tell me.
Now make a child down and say Gabriel Jesus was keen to join Chelsea over Arsenal because of Champions League. And see, there were so many targets initially a year available for Chelsea, and then Tuchel told the man after reading Simon Phillips, that guy be
it makes sense. Chelsea Champions League. You want to be out there.
Of course.
That's what players
I'm not trying to say, I'm not trying to say Bia or look down us, but I'm trying to say Chelsea had
a
chance. Yeah, Chelsea had opportunities of signing. Martin's Delight.
Yeah,
and then yes, coach and so or doubt about him. And then last minute, no me panic. I could 75 for Fofana.
He got silly on the way. I mean, it's as easy as that. He couldn't get himself properly.
Yeah, almost a week. Be announced on the target.
Yeah, he got confused. He didn't even know what he wanted. You see, he came to meet a brilliant squad, won with them. I say you be a manager in England. That's the biggest.
And coach Tuchel, Manu, he's a good coach, but onye good at signings.
Yeah,
he has similar problems. Oh, PSG. Okoto Julian Draxler. And so Draxler. Yeah. Okoto Mario Akadi. There's a Mario Akadi. Go so yes, so Nicolo was a tech user. All the the signings in yet.
He needs a sporting director. Somebody over to him in the
yeah.
Team director.
It was one of the reasons they sacked him because the owner wanted to give him more role over player signings. Any management of the academy, academy, no share data because we know so much share data. And I'll say he only wants to coach.
Yeah, you say that's, but maybe they should have given it to him. Also, Bob is a coach, a manager. You see, the likes of Ferguson and Wenger, I'm best son the whole concept of coaching because we are used to first team coach, and I said that's on the pitch, that's his job.
The contract, the new contract proposed, and no.
More free role,
and they access to better players, on the more, monitor because the band wanted to do multi-club model, so he wanted the prime manager to be at the center of the whole thing.
Yeah, and I'm friend, so Red Bull so they have a lot of conglomerates. They want a sporting director who understands some of these models that you use you can easily rotate some players scrap just for you to gain maximum.
So back to your Ten Hag then.
Ten Hag then. I'm expecting Ten Hag say he should have been told that maybe in January for him to buy he needs to sell 2 or 3 because I've not seen the team now. As much as he started with them, I don't think all the players need to be there. Up till now, I don't understand why that they are defender.
Maguire.
No. Oh, Maguire.
John Stones.
We jabo Nancy Emmanuel Bontino be UEFA no. He's still
Wan Bissaka.
Phil Jones.
Oh, Phil Jones. Phil Jones na make an say.
Yeah, why Phil Jones is still there? I mean, he's managed to survive COVID, tsunami, and everything. But our mom and squad number.
Only squad number.
But mom permanent also. But he's still there taking salary.
But only squad number near do question.
Oh, maybe it's good. Maybe it's any idea my way no.
Onen kwalane training. Yes, yo. Onen kwalane training. So it's still a Man United player. The contracting we am say.
Omo seen as a dummy. Inti be free kick now. No wa. No ejina on no say ya wa fa so. And yes, idea. But in principle there, you see, I'm only using this as a way. Say the man needs to have his own team. I think he's brought some signings or the buy no. In the street signings in Abuano. I mean, Anthony was even a masterpiece, the master stroke.
But Anthony after the first game,
maybe it would take time, but at least ball doing ball.
Or talent, but I say the youthful exuberance. And I know what you want to say.
Oh, na say yes for there. I mean, high school football. But I think what say was highly sorted. I mean, Anthony was highly sorted because not Chelsea they were looking at him near there. So for me, he been giving us ultimatum when they say coaches because there's an place to create my models. They know tell someone you can't really sign that. Let him have a free hand. Tell him that you know what 3 months go for you to get 3 near there. And I think that he will do well. He's not getting his team badly. But when some of these ultimatums come on coaches, I get a bit worried.
Okay, so you feel they should give you more players?
I feel they should tell him to sell.
Why is Casemiro where they are offbeat? Why is Casemiro not playing?
Maybe did they really need him? Their medal, no?
Now what could you 80 million pounds sterling for a 30 something year old player?
They paid that much for him? That was too much. No, you see, maybe they just bought him to make a statement. I mean, I think the Casemiro purchase.
Do you buy players to make statements on the bench?
No, to make a statement, meaning that we all felt, and I said, if not the name Manchester United and Casemiro, people will be mad at him. Now, why do you leave a championship?
Tony Cruz gave it to him.
Some, but United follow normal follow, but they are not a bad side. But in terms of glory and with the championship, Champions League team to a team, not even wallowing and playing Tiraspol near there. So, but I feel that's the only reason because I had a friend even tell me, you said you can't attract big stars, but you attracted Casemiro.
Maybe the only thing they can tell us is they gradually want to get him into, but the Casemiro nye player or you tried and tested.
I didn't know it was that expensive. It's too much, almost 80 million pounds. No, you don't pay that for, I mean, over 30-year-old player. Okay. I mean, it's, but like I said,
is it a 30-year cry? Is it first and
no, but not a Casemiro. 80 million. I mean, it's too much. I'll pay for Lewandowski. I mean, because you want him to come and stabilize
the way. And also took care problems.
Yeah, I mean,
Chelsea. Bayern wanted to sell him.
That's what I said. He was selling on the way.
Good coach. But the transfers and the decision making on target was bad.
No, so you should learn how to use him. But maybe Tom Boyle also looks at a different direction. I can't bring a lot of people. I need a manager. Yeah, somebody who will be in control. Who will tell me that I want Harry Kane. It might be a far-fetched wish.
Multifaceted.
Yeah, a better wish, but say why.
And I changed. Now he was falling out with most of the players because obviously he was losing the dressing room.
Oh yeah, I mean we heard all those things.
Yeah, obviously
we felt the boys were not playing for him. That is why Chelsea.
It was one of the reasons. No person Pam Hakim Ziyech.
You see,
and I'm Todd Bullion Santiago say player. You said he's costing a lot that you want him out, and then you are still playing him. It means you don't even know what you want and what you're doing.
Oh, people change their minds, but I mean, people are free to think that what can now see someone doing. Yeah. I mean, because if it's still there, she still play. You see, Nemo one say Chelsea has that history that if coach is falling out with players, new manager, but they do so well. Yeah. They prove to that they are the manager's fault. But this new look Chelsea, they are still not picked out the pieces, and then I'm a bit afraid for them. But
maybe it's true. Alisa he's just played a game.
Oh yes,
which he couldn't win. It was a draw. So let's see what happens with Crystal Palace and the other matches to come.
Exactly.
Okay. Yanka, a couple of messages now. We can get it straight into action, and then we'll be talking more about MPP 2024 race. And then, did you hear the teasers?
Yeah, some of them.
Prophet Bedukobi prophesying for MPP.
No, you see,
is it not news?
I loved my car because all of a sudden the prophecy is in Okan and Bim say he's trying another skill. Okan say guy Brazil will win. Yeah. And they say Okan so be careful. Prophet Bedukobi gives you a prophecy. Be careful.
It could be on the affirmative.
I mean, you need to be extra careful.
Yanka messages nuga grana yankonko other issues are Max Bill and say good day seniors. I salute you. Ghanaians should try something different. Kennedy for 2024. Oh, I think I read that one. Isaac Mensah says good morning Unity Radio. Yeah, mami Alice Kwa. I say good morning, brothers. Hope all is well. Great job done for Mother Ghana. May God bless you. Oh, amen. Aaron, Bebako Kokomisa. Good afternoon to you, Ochai, and also Madam Ednora Chika Yubwe, the general manager of Pitch Skills Hub. Louis Amwakum Mensah NPP chairman, Massachusetts. Message or dear Benny. It is not Baumia at all costs. We have equally qualified candidates as well. Please, let's make delegates decide, and we will support any candidate voted for by them. Thanks. Now, unim or respond to Kwesi Usu.
Yeah.
Kwesi Usu say Baumia first, Baumia second, Baumia third.
Yeah.
And if MPP won't bring Baumia, don't bring Baumia.
Yeah.
They will hear from us.
Exactly.
And now Luis responded to Kwesi Usu message.
No, but that's the beauty of democracy. Yeah. People feel that they are strong extremists who feel that this is the time Baumia and Kwa. A lot of gaps and Kofakas MPPs, this, that, will be shown, will be conspicuous. Into some feel strongly that young careless are when say because Mahama crack a bit that say mates, you can never be the driver of the bus. Into say Yankan. You see, people have those sentiments.
Should MPP fall into that? No, I understand.
I'm only sharing the sentiment of.
Should MPP also fall into that trap? Say, oh, Mahama can say, because then Ebasa Unsuna say Nipano, Ebaba Professor Hanky.
You see, I've always said here too that if he had done everything, it takes all the boxes and can root for him. Yeah. But a conservative party, there are rules. You might be better than Biden.
Not necessarily the rules, but Kalusha did a great analysis. And he talked about say if it was 2020 of all these candidates in Konofi said Baumia stand tall. But fast forward 2022, almost second term, we see the ones they say baby, I see the edu.
Enko.
When the team wedding.
Oh, that's a $100 12 million.
Team wedding.
Oh, yes, sir. I mean,
now on himself,
plot will be organ. I'm ready new.
No, but the thing is, you know, on himself last week, you must have to Iron Rosum.
Yeah, man, say full across
12 CD now they kono. Equally, it doesn't buy anything.
No, but still better here than what's a Ghana. Want to mean if you now Ghana, me Ghana, what's a Ghana equally, yeah, peda. I understand you. Say,
and new man so kwane koso.
Yeah. But the magicians in Ghana, me tofu $45, 4.5 million. I can get it in 2 days, but Ghana, it will take me a whole month. See, when say the standards are not the same anymore. Yeah. But you see, I think you go deeper into that one. Yeah. That I mean, but would have been better.
Paul Disoso says, "I'm here." Question is to say, Opo, please, I beg, stop giving our inner info. What my law is.
Maybe so.
Okay. Paul Disoso said, "I was told Chairman Luis is here to throw construction stones into the eyes of the listeners and had to stop work to be here to expose him of the lies he attempts to put in here. Chairman Luis, you are out on notice that I'm here." Question says, "Is Baumia at every cost? Please, MPP doesn't bring Baumia, they will stay in opposition forever." Sir John. Chairman Louis, just for you to know, I'm watching therefore no lies, propaganda or misleading statements this morning. Now the Uber show no say Louis now Hanana. You know very well that Vice President Baumia is the most dishonest and corrupt VP in our history. We're waiting for you guys to select him and we can start the game. Paul Disoso and a Dubai. Now, Louisa Makwababe show no a true messenger. Now, Paul Tatan is to okay, Unity Radio, Dan Auto Rapers, Master Dan. So, on behalf of the Unity crew and the team, Yadawasipa, Sienika Genius, Dana Hamilton, and the kind, Yamin Shrao, for all you do for not the Unity Radio team. But for the community, you energize, you motivate, and you inspire us to be here every morning to do what we do.
Say, 5 for 10 in my life. I think I'll make a lot of inroads.
A lot of babies.
Yeah, a lot of babies, of course. I say, I'll be a godfather. I mean, I'll have a lot of babies. If I get 5 or 10, I need a 5 or 10 like him. I mean, so people show aspire.
And we are enough time and hear discussions.
Yes.
But
then Master Dan so say me not too cry be Uncle Boy. I mean, he deserves everything. He who has everything deserves it all. Master Dan so that was a pa.
Kenneth Cole.
Mintan can say
Michelle. For designer.
Yeah.
Hey, Kenneth Cole, New York.
Yeah. Last time call Mrs. Mentimanto. Me share sana me trim.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, there be.
It's Kenneth Cole a designer or not? Top designer pa. Maybe say about
maybe them to a thrift shop for Main Street. We say we power one say yeah.
Me turn Valentine coat factory. Mama Tony Valentine yeah.
We are no the bar. I can't see any the bar not to alcohol there. We in the Shanghai.
Kenneth Cole we own say your Kenneth Cole do around the cake.
Exactly.
But the button wa no.
No board.
Oh, make sure you turn Valentine.
No cry auto so go any. The button wa say no board.
Kalusha very humble. I mean
once again Master Dan so we cause
oh yes.
No my
and I say Dixon ma come there.
Oh, Dixie there, Kwaku Dixie there.
Dixon when he said they share Kalusha.
Oh, Dixie there. But I tell you, yeah, we should also take care of you. But
I told the beer. Oh, man, and twice the beer.
But Master Dan so there. Constant.
Yes, exactly.
Constant.
Went to summer or fall. Yeah, go for the bed the watching summer.
I had it.
Yami
Fire the outside. What's that?
Anybody there outside?
When you my yan say me ding. Oh, Adasani.
Oh, Adasani. Adasani.
From my yard.
Okay, Unity Radio 103.9. Question. Say Manucho, please.
Yes.
When it goes up, it doesn't help. We all pray the dollar comes down. Just last month, I wanted to buy 1,000 L polytank.
1,000 liters.
1,000 at 6,200. Just 2 weeks, it's now 8,004. Now just yesterday, 9,001.
No, but New York, I disagree here. Because
Manu, the way the rate
me tell me plot be a peggy price in 50,000. First maybe I'm sending $400. You see how they make me 300 I quite and I'm getting the same my plot. I mean, what you talking about?
Turn to 50,000. Maybe I would tear ye na real estate for the now sign deal that
exactly.
But no, but share for the other side say na fe na okoton so a
me chess school fees first me $500 with ya 30 million and then me say 250 million me say 225 I mean sometimes be I mean
no
manager na me say 500 ya 30 million no say me say 250 create ya I mean what you talking about me say be brakan bottom what say
no, but the things are expensive.
But they are in the soup and they are managing it. But what would
not they? We are also in the soup too.
Anyway, some more be able to turn your more. But I'm just saying, my expenses.
I'm for the car because it's say want to me. You're only thinking about sending 250.
Maybe you give somebody 600 Ghana cedis a month allowance. First, maybe a woman 8 hours. This year, what they charge shame 45 was yasun. 45. Oh, my money $800 Ghana. $45 yasun. Don't worry yourself. What's the yet? And cost you now come me never 600 a week. Me for $500 in Ghana. That means I'm helping Ghana. But now I'm taking 300 and yet. Me 300 na come to me yet. Hey, oh, by the way, more expecting a consent to me too. Say more expensive for more dollars in Ghana.
Rate kwesi usudi
it's me for me dollar.
Mama fan in yes na.
It's me for more dollars in Ghana.
2,000 liter Politan. Also coin no. 2 weeks ago. 6,200. And I was saying echo na do 8,00004. And now okota I do 9,001.
That's a great.
You see how I dey run.
$1,000.
So what we need pause off. Bisa no. E ko bisa yon ros. Ye san corner masa. I want them say also for the hold on.
Yeah, I understand that side of the economics, but me am tie here. Them just say me weekly allowance first say so see e become bottom. Me weekly pay no first I call Ghana me bubble sian so. And I'm just me weekly pay na call Ghana first me bubble sian so see e be crack me bottom wa.
So the analysis you na type micro ni macro. Say micro na we you.
Exactly. See $10,000
micro na we share macro so.
Me cut total is $500. It's Ghana 50 million. I mean, just imagine now 50 million total is for Ghana. But some got more Ghana 4 ties. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Okay.
Mom with their boy and be a mom team no more bread, but I'm tea idea. A young mammy papa.
I don't know when you use your what's the result?
20 cities. This is our $10, 200 million. I mean, that's what you're talking about. Not $10. And 30 and not Chikromo.
So you're only thinking about
$10 and 30 and one not Chikromo. This is a Ghana.
You say no so crash your mind.
And then I'm not a cons teacher. And I'm not my case didn't do a cons. Into my cons, I'm just say $10, $25. $25. I'm not quite not Chikromo 30 and some Ghana 250 Ghana. Be chopped out. Damas. So don't worry. Even the 30 and one not Chikromo. 250 Ghana, $25.
Yes,
oh, come on.
Hey, Kaluzo Manujo.
You say, I've been put on Moka.
No, Benjamin for so the man crash you.
Next time, come see Casson Butum. Until we say, it's $700 and solving problem of Ghana and coming for $1,005 and Ghana and solve the same problem. Then you tell me that, oh, that's good, that's good.
That's good.
Share.
If that will help.
That's but we share the other side, oh, but I'm true. You see, your brain, your brain, Paul
the so bufu was a logic ben now you already know.
I told him my pocket.
Eric Kwacho he say Manucho find me new development.
Yeah.
Be new development so back find me so back shimpie.
Yeah, be the president in the vice
Before we got into this new development there be new development. Question you see Manu it's not like that too. I have a farmland in Obuasi. Now see there are more acres I want to buy, but it's 7,500 Ghana cedis from 5 farms lands. Oh Manu, please don't pray for that.
No, you see, I understand all these economics, but to Ghana then it's worse off because who cry cities, you know. We do one now. Oh, now last week maybe also the mommy 10,000.
Yeah, 12,000.
But when I'm
crazy,
exactly that's where the craziest part. But when you are here.
But we are not discussing
until me come and say me why idea me dollars they bra come bottom.
We say for God and why
country.
And to stop Manucho thing.
Oh.
Don't personalize the dollar rate. Okay. Paul is also say what logic is Manucho trying to preach this morning with the dollar and the CDs? Manucho,
yo, what is also me dollar come bottom on. But I mean, on the bigger scale, no, I understand because me I'm just saying, people are buying fuel 300 CDs every day.
This is what I tell people, especially now in China. The make you say dollar no kosura. Now we project be Ghana, making sure say we capitalizing.
Exactly.
Unim the entire. And yes, I'm happy say enkosro.
But make sure you capitalize. Yeah, tell them they capitalize. They shouldn't cry. They should capitalize
because
now.
Because Ghana, no, the entire make us say. Oh, say kwesi usua dey a oka say akodru 9,000. No, I feel 85 now could do 9,001. Say dollar rate ni ba from Kim. That is the problem. Yeah, na Ghana
exactly.
Say dollar rate ni cost say inflation is ni atutu but dollar ni ba from one.
Yeah.
It is a then you have to spend more dollars to make up.
It is voodoo economics.
I'm not
voodoo economics.
The whole cano I understand you, but maybe points on a larger scale. It doesn't help
the money
country.
Does nothing again. Next kind of saber.
And
they don't drive good cars, but they drive fuel expensive.
I say the good thing about Kumhan is ade no kosra ebe kosro eba foma ombete so but Ghana de no say kosra aka nti dollar rate o petrol kwa na no so mo beti so yeti so we abon say lorry fare na GVR2 for so mo tum no it won't come down.
I agree.
Sometimes it doesn't have adarin talk between driver and mate for any passengers obi a turn the cement or see dollar rate akosro inflation ba nti or the cement ni 80 cedis a bag yeti so so
because they are all matching left. So be as see obi a Ghana first 10 liters of fuel. I have me 52. See I me come me 42. $10 difference in less than a month.
Where I understand your economics. No. Say I don't cost no matutum.
Yeah.
And think about from no more so ba from there. Nanka equilibrium above nanka balance.
But Ghana it doesn't come down.
It doesn't come down.
Yeah, it's and fuel. We know how much fuel at first $60. $80 for the car and then 50 is filling your car for you.
3 something
exactly.
Regular.
It will be my NCC and not saying
that's why I advise you to say now you be miawani na ye say skakra kakra dey see miawani na yi be fire because say I don't know dollar rate no fight the bar for more and near man prices no will remain.
Maybe I would your investing fees that's why I say more appreciating on. Say 30 million last a year ago. How much I sent? I'm sending less now, and you are telling me I shouldn't be happy.
No, you shouldn't.
For the same university. University now Ghana now more than $30 million $500 and $260. And mama meaning okay.
But you are thinking only about yourself.
And can call $800 and $1,000. Some guys Ghana $1,000 million 2 weeks.
Eric say Opo, I like the psychology you are trying to do with my text to Manucho.
yes. New development.
New development. New development. So, Nano say can new development and after program text me. Yes. Yeah, person who's a fat.
Don't worry.
Who's a development effective.
Yes, Einstein or failing 99 times. 101 on your years got to MC squared.
Yes, starting off on our political talk show. Yeah, there's Dr. Kwabi scientific care. So we pain BMU. Se fast se uti pa osasabro okon osisi ukoto dwe. Ni nyina no hwe Dr. Kwabi oye oba na ubu nsa na se mepacha obre bebre ebra so se sa embarrassment people around you bia ben hu se is that time of the month ko hwe Dr. Kwabi echa 371 Pleasant Street ana eno nkasa 774-386-5640 774-386-5640 yem fast da kase pa Emma Gold Coast Catering Services a taste of excellence me no kase chairman Alande Organo man
okay.
Yeah, he's I shared the link. Okay. He got a link and he was watching us. So our friend was just making us aware. Say he's in Ghana watching us.
That's good.
Chairman Kojoago, I could do Ghana. It's chairman Yechao. Gold Coast Catering Services ɛwɔ ɛyɛ 7 Blackstone River Road brabedi de dipa ope grilled chicken bankuni tilapia ope fried rice ɛne ɛyɛ wachi aduane bia ope bia na me de me favorite pa ɛyɛ banku with peanut butter nkatekwan me de American simple bankuni nkatekwan ne goat meat ɛko ye rough ɛko ye rough hey omo small bobi na waje is it yeah tigana Friday okro maybe do kro mom so okra yeah on the side small okra on the side me so time said they say you cry there we pon ya sha be any sa masadan so me wan dey be fa into Gold Coast 7 Blackstone River Road pranebedi the Pio drive through. You don't have to get down if you don't want to opese o Oma or your girlfriend or boyfriend treat special on the birthday abra. You dine in no ube fili keke. What I say 7 Blackstone River Road. Aho ena yo bra bedi de dipa. Dan Auto Repairs car AFD. Ed there problem beba come. Hey, ube se fan belt or timing belt. Ube se oil, shock absorbers, shaft. Se car no me hunu mo rough. U brakes, rotors. Ni no fabra master down so Dan Auto Repairs. Na NCC ema ona bibia nkonkan what I say Dan Auto kaneno said the minimum no 45 Fremont and or 61 the same building but to the tail end or kotre ho said the obetumi asumu ye tebra na master dan so NCC uka no so uka no obi di apem obi di atwi na ope auto body specialist bi nso na wa ya ma wa fabra na Dixon enye no kama emfa ema Dixon coffee combination no ekoyie pa branding says you can ma na bibia nkoso Dan Auto Repairs enso bo nchidom na edi dwumadi enso edi ebram Asamas Trading etine so na ya sorry 1084 Main Street ono so tayechi ope bebia di udwa atwitwa nam atonioma come to Asamas Trading 1084 Main Street omo etayechi ena yedi jumedi edi ebremo. Let's start off na yenhwe I think say besha CFI wa briefly na if you are na afi ababehwe other issues but then topical issue no Baumia Alanchematin any Kennedy Japan matters are rising and omumi ansa nyina obia ho asem ye dey ewa ha but Kofi Wayo as will be catchre na yen get straight into action.
Look here my friend, our problem is our leaders. You remember our great grandmother Santwa, did she depend on World Bank? Did she depend on Abrofo? She didn't, right? And you change Oduma Kuma Tredion Pong Woso Otutu Tata, Baba Bibi Baba. You don't stand up for your rights. Democracy means if you do not criticize your condition, you understand, you're a traitor to the nation. Go see the council. Go see the people they got there. Dr. Kwame Naminimshi, he's there. Professor Dr. Mwasam Kwana Mishai, he's there. Dr. Professor Emeritus Kitwabiana Miredi, he's there. Nana Kuntumpo the first, he's there. Evangelist, Bishop, Asori Sikakwana Miria, they are there. They don't do nothing for you. We have no water. We have no light. Look, a small road they're building. They can't do it. From Accra to Kumasi should be a 4-lane highway. And I'll build it because I know how to build it.
Bravo ne kan yo se ensem Paulo mo na fra na ku upe ensem eko twiko bata etie dia ene unia tie Unity Radio Worcester United States of America.
Okay, Bosuo ya dan ho yensha ase na yenhwe quickly mensha ase free so manu cho the war killings ohwe ohempo a owa ase nani anje aban men can say aban because police for response now I say police. Your response to war killings, a knee-jerk reaction. Wana tells police. Now, the overlord of Wa municipality, Na Fuseni Seidu Perpu the Fourth, has expressed his displeasure with the police response to the recent killings recorded in the Wa municipality. On Friday morning, Wa residents woke up to the news of another missing private security guard, bringing the number to 7 in the last 5 months. The Wana, in a meeting at his palace with the Inspector General of Police on Monday, described the police response to the recent killings recorded in the region as knee-jerk response. According to Wana, the police could have responded swiftly and earlier to prevent the sudden disappearance and abduction from increasing. We appreciate the actions from headquarters to help stem the the tide of what are now obvious spiritual killings in the Wa municipality. When you realize that the killings were getting one too many, you sent a team of investigations to support the criminal investigations department within the police service in the region. When again the police service in the region got overwhelmed by the increasing spate of killings, you send more men to beef up the number of your men on the ground. Admittedly, however, upon hindsight, one can describe the actions not only as knee-jerk reactions but also as too little too late. Wana edia okachre IGP no, but the good news and it's the prime suspect has been arrested.
Yeah,
Kankani Bamba.
Yeah. I think it's a bit unfortunate. I mean, reading through the stories, I agree with the Yana very well, because and yeah, DSC within a space of 2-3 days or over a space of like 7 months and 5 months.
Oma retrieval body of murdered private security guard in
one person. California, they don't know their whereabouts. And
that's
the belief. But I say, what I'll send Adiana Chena, and I say by now the police, because if you are Ghana there, Ghana is even smaller than Texas. I mean, but in terms of logistics and economic power, we are below. Maybe Western economy can be bigger than our whole country. So sometimes we should pardon ourselves and not be so hard on ourselves. But the truth here is that we expect we expect the police to be very proactive, because 1-2 now, you see, it's similar. I quite say private security guards. And I wanted to know more that what is so special about them until people decide to. And as I'm here, they have become a prime target for some of these things. And until one was seen, say, I'm going to declare a missing, disappeared. So they found this one September 16th, one body, a guy, so maybe, and even. One and see there should be thorough investigation with the guy, because reaching public, like I said, prime suspect, is he connected to all the other ones that have happened? And so what were they also doing in the regional security council? Dissect because it looks like they're a bit not on top of the job. You see, the truth is that Osha Wani is very close to Burkina Faso. Border towns near Adiana, and we've all heard about when people spoke about the fact that Boko Haram near Adiana and terrorism near Adiana, which may enter Ghana near Adiana. People are even beginning to raise eyebrows there, so that beefing up security, all of a sudden over 100 policemen have now been deployed there. Sometimes, I said symptomatic treatment. Yes, Anna, we pranodias our atoso. Sometimes the root cause is in the blood. It's virtually, and that is where people feel that and Hollywood standard strike at the same place twice. It's virtually not to say maybe they are hoping that they can get make a lot of inroads, but his pain is that Sanka I see 1-2 now almost send the private or police investigators into the area, and by now they'll be making headway. But what now, no mama, 7 private security people have been have disappeared. One now declared murdered within a space of 4 to 5, 6 months. I mean, it looks like somebody was not just doing his job right. Somebody was thinking that a normal in there. So let's hope they can now see and something can happen. I don't see deploying police now. Then maybe we can say incessant killing and see it. Into maybe and your crown will be no baby. See, there should be a lot of security in the place. If not a curfew crowd, at the sunny, I don't say that. If you use motorcycle near the pa. Things in Accra, you claim say mine crime near there. No, because say maybe economic wise, they can't have cars, and to be a motor near there. But in some of these things, so near Mama dear. Now, one so sometimes so was out. I've not really been there, but videos are crashing, and yet across it too. No, like I say, to down near there. It's a city. It's a town on its own. It's a town, if not even a city. It's a town on its own. At least there will be a lot of people from other places near there. I bet on them near there. I am thinking that it's too little too late, but you can still salvage the situation. And now, when you're one prime suspect, at least it opens door to other things, because it's a similar faction. It's a way for security, private security guys in Yekomu. In a Nipayachi, sure it's in connection one of them or the last one. So I'm expecting the police to really do more. But in principle, they've really wasted time. Sometimes, Bibiakwa is a crack, na Kumasi, and I said that, but we need to have control over our whole country. Maybe I'm casting say, Obi yet. People get away with murder easily in Ghana because we don't put the policemen on the ground. It's high time we do that community policing near the NAB. People should, and even landlords near the NAB needs a lot of training and a lot on this thing. So we better fear because I don't think some of these people they come and stay on trees in idea. I'm betting no fear money idea. No more suspicious acts. People need to be on top of issues. Where's who fear? You don't just put anybody in there. One time I'm called UK and they say, why would die with them? Will landlord will key? Or bet be in any time. They have those rules over there because they know what people can do in their rooms in idea. So I'm thinking that it should be a wake up call for us. That we need to have control of over our country. Yes, there are some of these things. They are not good. They don't look good for us.
Kalu, quickly on that. Now you move on to the next one. It's been happening, and people's lives have been taken. But thank God, the IGP went there yesterday, and they seem to be making great headway.
I'm finding two faults. First one, I'm happy said they'll be able to apprehend the culprit, one person.
Yeah.
And the second one, no. Ghana police, no. Is it in Kumasi, in Accra? How almost concentrating operations, you know. Because something happened in Kumasi, in Accra, now they almost see a year fast, you know.
So you feel say other regions are not being attended to as it should.
From look of things, and if it has been 7 months before they be able to go and inquire, it took the IGP to get there. Before they can do anything. Oh, the Ghana, say Ghana need to employ so many of the plainclothes police.
Yeah.
And not to help them in their investigating and intelligence, you know, because because of them the Bronx incident BC. Hospital, Bronx Lebanon Hospital, within a speed of 5 minutes, you know. Now, SWAT for any plain code police, you know. No matter by home between 170th Street and 174th Street. Now, her cousin, Oba, we say, can't be crying no more. Suspect crash or a police. It's not about baby now. I don't be nice or more boys. The Ghana friends say undercover. And will help speed up the investigation. But what is a police for
Ghana man? You need undercover police.
I don't friends CID, no. But as we increase your more, increase your more, and that's what something is happening now to gather the information faster. Oh, I say, I feel nice on reinforcement from all the way from Accra now Kumasi and Sana. Much me, I come down criminals there. Now acquire nearby. What I'm saying, the security system, you know, is in a cost road, but to me, there's more room for improvement. I don't understand. So those commanders are more various regions, you know. Resec, money, those kind of stuff, you know. Dissect, resec, then what is your job? Now, if you're a commander of a police, you have to be on top of your game. When I'm saying,
if he maybe the closest there's a Sunyon Kumasi which they did, but I think that one I say it was too late.
Yeah, no, because the way serial killer, yeah, he's been killing people rampantly, and I'm more pleased for more investigation. So it took 1 day. It's a 1 day for person. Sometimes I don't know. 1 day for IGP.
Too quick to say a ritual, blah blah. But I mean, that's why investigation should be deep.
No, taking a phrase, there are 7 months, and it took only IGP 1 day to arrest the suspect. There's a big gap. The IGP and police no more and I'm just saying the commanders in various regions.
DC Baho na Obi Baho.
No be a hope.
Proper kwa hunyina.
Let me just say.
Ya fa proper kwa hunyina. Once Ghana
yeah. Culturally we always clean our house.
The commanders of the police of various regions, Oti region, Savannah region, Debe region, they should be up and coming. When I'm saying because no more also similar say that intelligence no more guma. And can you have even taken the IGP to come there to help you to because IGP ni band there mun say dan party or bag gidi because once again allegations please phone say omoji buy those kind of stuff because no ma ko ti na ko show mo from And then what is due them no more to but I'm say you know IGP Nanka say badia or he's not going to take anything away from you. To me say IGP so where power ni bebre. What I'm saying no.
IGP the someone power and the on free police.
No me say bia na power no bia omo fi say bia limited but for me ni dey ka say because they should be on top of their game.
Police there's a structures no ho nti power be no mo here. Power mean I
don't know because ebia na regional ministers na I don't know ebia power na ye di mom autonomous. When they are doing everything and they have to consult because when say Ghana
emergency response team so be will respond to emergency to say regional minister can to say the see or kaka or area ho no
and elembele kwa issue kwa the ati so regional minister no bibi or commander no so because Ghana a police for no they are not autonomous when I'm no they don't do the thing in their bibi kwa be na bibi kwa political party ni kwa na mo waye no wa kwa na the politics policy ko mi so sa na onyomu nyina mo almost an almost to not the ombudsman. And if the IGP regional minister Kasana, when it comes to investigation, no matter cost no, Omuncha a police no munyo magma. Or that will go a long way to help us because I'm a Ghana police for any your security apparatus in the man say always they are also almost share the politicians enum and what is no matter so no almost and higher no. But then Madame Paria by the MV say, when you one places or two places over here and there, but then more room for improvement. Them say, yes, I had to go a long way to help us because me are not inside there 7 months and a day to arrest a suspect. And let's imagine says if 7 months, 30 days, 7 times 210 days. Now only 1 day. 210 days went to 1 day pay.
Okay, Unity Radio 1039. Open so share YouTube YouTube no share Unity search for Unity TV Worcester. Other than that, obetumi tie 103.9 FM. E will come ufi baby I will read you bia. Another chance so uisu Android phone and Samsung any LG phone and ya ko Play Store na search for Unity Radio Worcester and download the app no oye delivery baby and bia betumi tie at the same time your numbers are betumi dey tie our phone so and also with me adjoin yen but your numbers no any 701 719 53 10 701 719 5310 and 605 313 0451 605 313 0451 obo enumu bia betumi tie uyisu iPhone but your tuning app no so be Unity Radio Worcester. And I say, oh Alexa, fee mo amote holding any West Boylston, amosi amunya radio no mu fee no. Ebacho mo Alexa, kasacha Alexa, just ask Alexa or command Alexa, say Alexa, play Unity Radio Worcester. Alexa, play Unity Radio Worcester. So Unity Radio is on Alexa, which me eti na bibia nso akonkan ede amount. I say please open phone lines. I just phone lines time when you answer ye baby wadaroma ye baby mama why wadaroma the new development are in the pipeline. In fact they are on high seas. Plans are far in advance now because you who Eric new plans now Canada because you soon can say at minimum say I was using so you are aware of Eric
the new development
a new development now Canada so. I don't know. Until I move on, I share your next topic. Yeah. That has to do with Kolebu. Yeah, a very sad story. When I was listening and reading the story,
to go and check my lungs. Kolebu was not taking me to go. After 4 days, after 3.5 days, Kolebu was now taking me to go and check the status of my lungs. After 3.5 days. So the doctors just came and said, from Kolebu and said, from IMA and said, it's okay. You are taking him like that. My saturation was 70, 65 to 70.
It dropped from 85?
From 85 to 65. Almost going.
You're 65, you're almost gone.
Yes. When the doctors came, they put me on the oxygen, they checked my saturation. They were like, what happened? The level of negligence in that hospital is what is killing the people.
Hassan, what will you do differently if you become the president, especially Kolebu, because you've had experience there?
Oh my God. What I will do there will be serious. I will refurbish Kolebu. I will change the management of Kolebu. I'll make sure that even nurses and doctors there have to go for extra training. Because when you go, the people don't really care because they see death every day. They assume it's normal for people to die.
Do you think the management of Kolebu currently is bad?
For the time I was there, it's bad. For the time I was there, it was very bad. Because people sit down, somebody is crying, dying. I go to Kolebu, even people were lying on the floor with water coming from the ambulance section. Water. I mean, are we serious as a nation? Government is not doing anything about Kolebu.
Did you reach out
even
to
the IC unit was closed down.
Did you reach out to the president to share this with him?
I reached out with the chief of staff and I told her, and I'm sure she's conveyed it to the president.
And nothing has been done about it?
I don't know.
Or you haven't followed up on it?
I haven't followed up on that. But I tell you, Kolebu is a death trap. I pity people who go to Kolebu.
Okay, Hassan Ayariga, aspiring on the party APC. Aspiring president, sharing these revelations with us. A very heartwarming, very heartwarming. Kolebu Ayar Sabia say Yesha Ghana to say Omamuni Nanka Ayar Sabia Kesiepa. Eno ne Convanoche. And I Ghana in 2 biggest hospital, but I think say Kolebu Krabeswache Konfanochi, I don't know, but I should think so.
Yeah. Kolebu is huge.
Yeah, share the state of our health facilities in the country. With Hassan Ayariga in perspective, Kolebu Teaching Hospital. I think set standards. So be yaria. Yes, you flying at the name Kolebu. I remember my late uncle, my mama Mokechri. If you know Yari Okumas, I think no Sarah Hospital or Boedi
Hospital.
Yeah,
very renowned.
Very renowned. But we had to fly him to Kolebu, and then he died at Kolebu. Until Sayana Yajuan say Kolebu, it's the nation's Wembley. The last stop. A hona ukwa ibia ohubetumi ato. Until for us this morning to hear somebody talk of not just a mere somebody, but Hassan Ayariga talk of Kolebu like this, and terming Kolebu say a death trap. Or say in Sufi ambulance, like nothing is working at the hospital, and he said only free mal pari. That time, I think also on the Kohana on Kasai. Yeah, until him say free mal pari be convey message. No, Manucho, when you hear stories like this, so now you Kasa na you hear Ghana tibia, because the first thing that comes into mind, human's life, Nipankwa, Krumha, Anyi Bibiano. They try to save lives. Then and on number one priority.
Oh yes, of course.
But and your facilities are in he talked about the attitude of nurses and doctors. Uti an interview no kwechira. Or say omuni do night to crowd doctors na nyadwuma.
Oh yeah.
And the nurses no mo nyadwuma.
More than for doctor be catch me. I say one anti hospital the card now betina say. The law example yam you. So what until morning, till after or your night, no catch him after 11:30 the mother. Because why be card I bet no say me are no doctor me me the is an emergency. Emergency no be all ban na touch me pf in num na nya ehyen no no ba be na wo dey say wo. So that's how they treat us. So me kwa doctor me nya me no am no deep na me nya headache me nda na me pressure very high. Me ko be 2 a.m. me tena wa ye hwe me 6 and so doctor be in the door. Some of us have been victims. Later, he became my very good friend because I liked him a lot. Then he was telling me that that's the rule. I shouldn't worry, but
that is the rule.
Yeah,
their rule, or that is the rule.
Obi Babeji Kada, they are there as a AED, Accident and Emergency Department, but they will not. They don't see it as emergency. Triage, no problem. Choco pressure now there. But you see, I have a belief that Obiabi Shan Kolebu one day. Why will I say this? For me, Nyamoki, I saw it in 2006. Miakasa, me renal failure, ne kidney started failing. Me rent ambulance at that time 300 cedis. Ghana, I got 3 million. Now, I been popping me dikanechi. I was also driving. She could do less than 2.5 hours near Wakra. It then made it like 4 near there. Yeah, the double trap.
Now moving by winning back.
Takrade. If you quanta, no must be doing the just a Kolebu. Ghana, the entire say last open. I quite say maybe it's the
People
last. It's the last journey. They give you the impression that you will leave. Upon nipa drive you could do on Mpakra when you be under so till shit. The morning when you panana Wednesday morning you could do on Sunday.
What is Hassan Ayaraganso?
Yes.
Repeating bad syndrome. No.
There's no bed.
No bed syndrome.
2006. It's almost 20 years. There was no bed. And Dr. Ampoba, Omobam to measure one patient, no call. You have to call a friend that or be to somebody and Sawaba. Or bomb measure one. Even the doctors there. The doctors there now favoritism. They don't even work.
So a neck crash story he was talking more about doctors.
You see, and he spoke about oxygen too. Nipani will oxygen. Sometimes we should appreciate life. Yeah. There's no oxygen that bueno cylinders no. Now you see when it gets to the point and background on the oxygen not even breathe here, the person needs oxygen in the blood. Saturation it should be almost 100.
Yeah, I was thinking
65.
What is our case?
There's no oxygen in his blood.
Into a
and the cylinders there must oxygen put in him. Sometimes you see when the relatives are being said in your face, people like we see more health way, so they can even give you better, brighter pictures. That some of what you see there, it is next to dying. And to our own, like honestly, and because he's a public figure, he's gone there and he's experienced it firsthand. Sometimes he came here, then the news topics. Yes, and some of them in Penifon, they don't even take healthcare in Ghana. They come, we know at least two major. When the vice president had his issues, or Leicester, or London. When finance minister Obama clinic,
America,
Minnesota.
Yeah,
I mean this is what you are talking about. How can these people care about you? At the end of the day.
What surprises me, I don't know. Share Entina Nansaya me botis a visa until I say Nana do nemu kasa say I will be kasa se me be da mo. Say. What is that is that I'm
my teda. You see, so when it comes to Ayaga Kana,
it's
stares in our face.
Finance minister conference I'm Ken Oforiata, right?
Finance Ken
Oforiata. So on the bar.
Yes, on the bar. On
no can say my 3-week hospitalization in America
has opened my eyes to a lot of things.
Has opened my eyes. Say, I know can say you be a massive infrastructure.
Yeah.
Or healthcare, but so bet you a massive infrastructure. And so started from Babia, the flagship, the premier hospital.
A Danocath, I say dialysis machine. They have just two machines.
Two.
The whole hospital.
Convonoche.
The Dan Medical Hospital of Virginia is one number 4. Me do not they are not even being used. And if you know, you see, you can't buy life, but you can prolong life. Want to mentor life. Sometimes me say no be to Ghana. I don't know what American names you don't even understand because me healthcare and baby do know. Like money, sometimes people feel bad about it, but we say them playfully because it's that bad. I mean, we all have grown-up parents and uncles now.
The doctors even don't work.
They don't care. Doctors
because they see people dying every day. It's your man normalizing.
They don't know if you understand emergency. You show here. You didn't dimrika. You did defibrillator sinakoko. Say massa a second can save. Eric Semuniano. They are alive today because they had second chance. Yeah. Because I commanded the.
Planted him.
Pesa. Nipa adwene na contract akoma de na ebo no pum ye tu akoma krobo say biti. So when it is down it needs to be sparked. So munya chance almost to revive in time it will come back to life. Ghana they don't believe in those things. Tell me the sasa regard say okon ye ka che no. And you see there are videos every day ye check Kolebu say massa this Kolebu mponio. Sisi ana na yakobo na private hospitals that days ka for kakra na tumi ko. Honestly he ended up going to a private hospital and so nya na yarisa. Because at the end of the day, at a point in time, there was no oxygen for him. 2 a.m. no oxygen is sign. The nurses don't care. And the people are in the job because it's only a means to an end, not because they love it. You love it in Tebeka doing. Udu onum na kwaye ajenim kakra hey wona ye bo Florence that girl wona ye bo adwuma no ma bra beswa yeswa ye yankanye. You see, we are living in a negative left-handed system, and like Riley said, you cry the healthy dia grow there, then you are joking with everything. We do America ne unya enter American soil and there are systems for you to go nipa no we ya uni obenya. And I think, you see, when you sit back and you look at some of these things, why somebody tell you that oh heaven, no being here, no being at assembly, okay? Because once you are here, no one say, Massa, and standing there, you warm, no, one day you born KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, or discover Sanders, Kana Sanders, or discover when you well advanced in age, you was able to discover that recipe near you. Until we are winning your benya. If you let somebody die, and then I mean, every accident statistics in Ghana. And maybe 40 years, 35 years, they just die. Head-on collision, head-on collisions. No, we are buying. We ask yourself that why should cars be? Why should there be head-on collision? There should be collisions. America, see, but pastor car be sharing face to face. It's difficult because you're raising a seg that you can't just fly from your lane to the other lane. To make sure that life is protected. Who do your hospitals out? Then you have a feel how Ghana is. And you see, I know we can say me manage pa we kojopo kumahala ye kwani ye bonus and for few one we see etene papa a road with me who be that etene because you've not had an encounter at Kolebu nti ye can I say ye tonyo say ana Kolebu I say one share lens udu baby na you be just na lens dey odu kwa there. At the end of the day, that is the system that you are living. Unfortunately for us, no, your leaders they don't feel it. We live in a system in Ghana. Somebody do it in UK for me. There's a line, there's a bar. What you make no one so be, no one for diner. You are doomed forever. That's how the system in Ghana works. I call it a fence wall. They always go to the where the grass is lush, green grasses. So no more could say or no the president, the vice, the money at the end, or more health issues are. Either they go to the private health institutions in Ghana, or they will fly to abroad to go and have that way. So how would they care about the ordinary citizenry? They become and say it's not about who is the best leader. It's about who can make the people around him better. What buy you know? There's nothing like Obi Tonona, Obi Mahama is the best leader. Says this, and you are not talking sense. At the end of the day, no, how was the person able to make the people around him better? Say, oh Ghana this time, yet yes, we near the acquired geographic can bottom near the end. But you think deeper and realize that, Massa, we have a negative system. Nobody really cares again. I say, if you are not ready to also do what people do when you see what doing survive, then sometimes you can even ask yourself if there's a heaven we are going and Ghana for because at the end of the day, the truth is that you have 1,000 Ghana cedis a month in 30 days in Ghana. That war you won't buy answer one. The truth is that money will not suffice you for till the end of the month. You have something you are doing. I would see but back to our hospital business. Me can my very passionate because then I say I have experienced it. Say you do one no, my mom died not a happy soul. Say you will be or better answer I say put the start the process no. You start to know who are fine. Even I woke up with it sometimes last flight in background full plane. Imagine the person was put in airlifted to Kolebu to go and die. Ube do one no, they don't even care about you. Mom to Kolebu be a catch them when almost die. I thought hey you'll be seen. They be when now ambulance. What's your I used to work in a certain place in Ghana. I'm to Kwan. Almost if you encha center go about every day like 2 p.m.
Yeah, discuss topics say na me yabi soon. Yeah, now
it's very painful.
I don't know my life. I'm very empathetic, you know, because yeah na say be yemu be hwe be free pa ne ebi a nyankopon adom ebi a na be eti na wo hwe say be a na wo te no na ebi obi de onyamwa. What me point na say obi ti ukromokrasi for say if you kuma baby ado ma me fiba no say for say
takra then the Efien Kwanta hospital and the regional hospital
you see,
for Western
you were
region.
even privileged say wo there to me for ambulance and wa ne ba eja wa bobere na drive din echi but obi a ne ma me ne ba ni bisa obey den even e wo Efien Kwanta now not talk of
original
talk of Kolebu
obi fie enche na mche be na me adwuma no na we me enche ni takwani ade ne no mo ba Efien Kwanta o we say me tell me I mean last right to go and die. I mean 99% of the time they give you also be ambulance in any Ghana because it's an emergency that they don't consider an emergency. Unko do one normal nurse in Janin ba say, hey, na we went for me.
But these same doctors and same nurses travel abroad and they are different people.
Oh yeah, because say I wanted to even go the incentives, any motivation that tools to work near the Anopa, it is there for you. In a close monitoring, in a HR near the everything works.
Yeah.
In the system, you can decide that we're 10 to 11. What's the one called Ghana? Or yes, or Bapa or Breno Aquanda
Ghana.
No, I teach no
Ghana hospital no Ankasakra. I think said doctors no crowd power HR administrators.
Oh yes. Na some no more principal with superintendents
power. Administrators.
No, master they not attack radio hospital that he was the primus. Maybe I made sure on the pen sometimes, but the man was in charge. Stores
a doctor,
not a doctor, not a principal doctor. I mean they have a free hand to operate in those zones.
Right.
So when it comes to this area, as a yaga, on no say what figure there are more people who have died. And I'm just saying, at the end of the day,
people are still sleeping. Oh, say,
when you
can't Ghana, sometimes so be to America. Now, oh yeah, partisan. Oh yeah, I'm saying, oh, yentimi. There are some new maybe. Once another may great after Great Depression amendment America for they. Yeah. Free to housing, free to food, free to healthcare, free to healthcare. By almost realizes you may be a basic and nisa we sikeni ansana onyebi. So Sebia Evan said on the chroma that's also another thing. Also Juma Bibra, you pay more taxes so that it can go a long way to help it be almost so more day almost lower income level in the bracket in so it's Ghana, I don't know, but Manu, I'm just lost of words.
When
I'm just lost of words. Yeah, you personalize the issue and makes it so touching.
You see, when Obama came in 2008, he told us a lot of beautiful stories. Nobody cared. There was Rawlings, there was before there was Akufado, there was Mama, there was Mel,
let the institutions work.
They didn't learn any lessons from it. You see, and these are people who are ruling Ghana. That team no be two more. When Parliament has no Mokasa, they've been in power all these years. After he left, he's even now writing books and enjoying with his wife. But still, you are in high positions in Ghana and you don't care about your citizens. You just don't care. Everybody doesn't care. Because do level be, they will not take their mothers and their kids to Kolebu. They don't care. Me sometimes I want to see them in their face. So Bobeka say man you overreacting. When I get some of these leaders one-on-one say because I've seen it.
You felt it.
Baby, I had to see psychological advice. I wouldn't lie to you because I felt that that time to quite another come and they told me no. I'm saying no. And say no, but prolong the life kakra. We prolonging the life because at that point already say go and do dialysis or you are gone. And at that time dialysis I saw you 3 times a week, $100 a week. $100 per session. That is the country we live in. And you don't have dates because I they will not give you opportunity. And this is about 20 years ago. So tell now your politics sometimes they are not be problem because they don't feel it. They just don't feel it.
True. You see, when,
just don't feel it.
When you are connected.
I mean, one day and then the uncle and papa so not here. You never go Kolebu. No, but from me, I say, "Obe swag gume me assume say man chokan." Me fro bin doctor and say doctors and crown. Woni mo be a doctor number ho. That's what they are doing there. They are omo specialists. No mo foot to hwe, no mo take no. Time we so koye juma crown not take. Clubhouse no be will not about tennis. Nobody controls him because he feels that 20 years of practice. I'm the neurosurgeon. Yeah, me I'm neurosurgeon. Me Ghana specialist.
The education. You did boost to education servo.
Exactly. Na juma has a juma tempo no po. How many job kwa ebisa CV? Nyanya no SS anyway. If you are good, they will train you. You work, you make money. But you more than 99%. Who should be say I started from here and I'm not here. What's your American system? Who waste time? Who Walmart or a manager? At the age of 16, he came as a cashier. The smartness now quite 30 years on. He's a store manager.
Yeah.
What's the Ghana enough for certificates, but for CV, bra. So everybody's cheating. People go to school, they learn nothing. I'm almost set.
That's very true.
Now, me PhD in this.
Chartered accountant.
You can have the head.
Chartered economics.
Who need train? But people say, "Be Ghana, a bunch of degree holders. They don't nest to nothing because school no social. The only thing your mom must pass the certificates. No monko. Ni NGO music and film say, "Obi esi obia." Just America, most jobs.
Thank you,
professional job. You don't need certificate. Say ebi aye die we ka just say so osuan the boba master wo fan so we know they are two no what they are chair we fan so no they are chair you don't need anything boba your chair no be hu ya you move forward. But we have leaders in our country Kolebo Ayekin, there is close to them. We see the bad part. Sometimes I want to choose my words very well because
Kolebo same way cry.
The bad part is that they don't take their case there.
Second, the Japan so came. Last time I saw.
On Kennedy Onyan problem, you saw he came here to come and fix it in New Jersey or Virginia. So they don't care. Sana leaders na kwayo. Omono what can they will look at you with two eyes because the next one.
Babin so called health
Dubai. I can search leaders. Kroma, can you be so we are Trump, we are Biden? We
impossible. They will see it as embarrassment.
You see, some of us are here living. Why we be say why America not UK? Because I say no, caste system can near. Whatever you are in years, can you to me? All it needs is a little effort. A car should not be for a rich person and a poor person. And your shop, you be Apple shop for Apple shop in. Baby, a Solomon point the one over going to me call my sleep. You make sure that things should be in a health and podium and catch yourself podium. Nobody should die because he couldn't pay for himself. That is a basic American tenet.
Yeah.
Say waba ninka tenti onwu. I mean, who they do it?
Mami ko Kalu Shaho, but before Kalu, Mami kind one or two messages be. Mami Agnes Boafo say, well said, Manucho. It's so sad, yo. And then Mami actually sad the Zaka. Kwesi used to say, Opo, I have worked for Ghana Health Service. But what Ayaraga is saying will do nothing, because the truth is, as a nation, what is our health plan? What health system do we want to practice? Kalu?
Exactly. We should.
I remember elsewhere. Yes, sir.
Manucho, I can't say me now. That emotional attachment.
No, also, your friend be ethos. Hey, Nasan Kram Refi, Nimian song. Also, crowd refi. Ethos. Etre. I don't know. Hey, Mom says, any pair bomba. Says, a free school.
Ethos Patos Logos.
Ethos Patos Logos. So, these three, say, when you are connected to something, it means you have experience, you felt it. Until you are always better. Until you say, oh, you're professor, or lecturer. Because you've been through it, you've learned it. It's easy for you. Until say he's connected, he's been through that area. Until all Casano, the sense, you don't even need to do any research, because I real. The thing you felt.
Kolebu is a disaster.
So,
Kolebu.
He's felt it.
It's a disaster.
Kalu, yeah.
A country, 24, Omoko. Amanone ekosa omo yare no.
Oh, enra kwa na e born audio no ka say mental slavery. I'll make you think say you have to come to my country before you can survive.
Yes.
Oh, healthcare nye come to me dear ha na ye.
Na opo Minister of Finance etimi fa plane ba ha. WMP fa plane ba ha si. Na
lady na omo to aba na omo say ono anyi ono enukwa na opare free man na. Ajuasafo. So no so obehwe no ho ya.
Ma so no omo say omo connect say ne mba wa ha. Ena da but
ne mba wa ha.
Ya ne mba wa say wa.
Da bi na ne mba wa ha for healthcare our basic here ho ben.
So omo say omo behwe ne
ba yare. Yes ne ba yare. Na munta ka.
Na no omo say no mu yare ntontumi mba no.
Maybe
those were the stories we were told. Anyway, Kalu Tuasun.
Opo, Sifim, but right now, no, Sai is from Ghanaian, no, but maybe because I asked Ayaraga or your politician, Ebiana, and go for the ever connected, I don't know, with politics. But Oba Shepa, me, I'm what typical example, I would in a Kumasi. Confanoche.
Yes, I am sharing.
Yeah, Confanoche.
It's a good example.
Confanoche, Emina Hospital, and so Kumasi.
I mean, Emina Hospital, and American, I say,
Bodin.
I say, I say, Bodini, Amana,
I didn't have bomb yet.
And on a hospital, no, hospital,
Musica Semia, and also attached with Semia, Omco strike. And I know be a minimum on him. Into a call.
Chimuyo.
Oh, that may you know material. No, madam. No, oh, yeah.
Manucho, I know a fun no, on him. Nah,
minimum on him.
A deep.
I say good.
I see a deep. That's a one.
The other can say, now I go hospital into a call. And I can't say, I don't know, it's about 4 umbra. And they are about 4 no. And I say so hospital no. Or quite go no chem corner my mo Ramsey. Said my Mr. Ghana so be a what can no Nessenka. The my men rushing in the bar hospital horror. I know I saw or Jina Wolfie. Unfortunately now a cesarean operation be one in Babako. And the I saw one Anna the friend saying Moja I started to say it no. Don't call Confanoche. Almost say Dr. Bienio. No, I'm going to call him in a hospital. I'm Dr. Bienio. Later one call Munya, say, back on for not Dr. B. I say, or no, be soon. I say, Mojana, you know, a draining or no. Let's say, drops one. I'm an entry survive, but fortunately enough, on the banner there, or to me survive here. And the system is such a way, say, oh, Scar. One time, Master Dansway, but now one of the guys, really feeling you buy and say. Okwana ni anka yare so kolebu se debe na okoya okwa yes doctor when here almost muhu doctor na am say guy no fa no hwadwe na okosi senska na oba nurses for no mo nyina no oba no odi kakra mo yodu kakra mo yodu oh o say ndi be 2 seconds no mo nyina akọ fa yi doctor for no be hwe na ba da am say bibia na edu no na ye yinti o hwe ne anka no but also na sky crowd kokko fa mu no afedi wo kokko du fi amofo sei na kokko yenda na so kwam yenden no kwam say crowd fa mu say Ghana public sector na so mom ye adwuma no sika edi o madwuna ma say nipa na omo ehwe omo no omo ni ayi bia omo ni atinka bia omo say nipa no behwe no omo de omo free say adwuma na omo ye no omo ye ne biara because nka o hwe ekwanka ye do omo fasu say omo meye doctors e Ghana medical school na 70 solid years and there's a man now in a sombo baro behwe no be ashera de ne white ayi or the year gunkom na it is a he doesn't even care about whoever is sitting in front of him but also say edma o ka so ba koye no kwakoye doctor ana kwakoye doctor obi anshaw na wa koye na kwakoye so ba koye doctor na den tem na be do say you be wadwuma na chinchin but over here another factor and say most of them be brave so open a private hospitals so doctors no more no be brave private doctors and I say be okro bi na me you know nti mo de mo kwa o mi ri o mo adwuma no say Ghana there's a money ya bind there obi aye ne biara because nka nyesa nka St. Vincent any humas nka obi yare obekọ so no nya state ni dia ebe county ni dia anameboa but everybody want to go there because we say for first aid and as a first and a year de be ni dia you go there you survive nanka efia kwanta na se fie kuma efia kwanta Confanoche teaching hospital kolebu okọ ayisu a Tabetin okọ ayisu a teaching momo a holy hospital omina big hospital anka regional you know in case it absorb be amount for nanka okọ koduru okra na nka ebe show opa arewo some class I want to say ayasa Ghana so no politicians city amount for to be ko interview no opo ebi mutu ko apemfo pa na omo da omgugu fom obi a onyim pa na fa de hye owo na se wo pe bi ma na oda fom aso na nurses no fichino na wo nurse so your ba bebre say be Ghana nurse de bebre ma na obakọ
omo ni mom nti ono nurse ni be wo e man special treat
yeah
na because your ba na ka bi say unya tinka bi say me na nka me da ho na nka de di ye nkrofo e di bi be ye ya I say sa sense of
this is serious Ghana your problem no a multi and just lack of facilities and logistics human service any human resource problem attitude I said okay apart from shortage of staff no omo kakra no sukra wo ho no emunipa they don't care about human life.
Frustrated because they don't have oxygen. Now oxygen no one gloves in one spatula ni ade ni ade ni bi ni one man operation room kra hu ni amegu 1970s nyama na bi so na nego one obi madam for be a project bi Takrade hospital. The things were old, the people were complaining. Now you see Ghana culture of silence. We had more on now can be you. They have that also system running in Ghana that only PRO can talk about the issue. We are police in I can only talk about
cover it beautifully.
Police, you can't complain about your dress or your days. You be you ready. We teacher and headmaster. No can be about school and say, oh, yeah, at the end
have you forgotten teacher Kojo?
Yeah.
How he talked about Ghana Education Service.
Money to pull him out of the system. And that's the problem. Kroma me who say so genuine wa kana dwen
too good animase just ade ne nyekra wo kwa abonten akoka say
yes
that culture of
silence
yensi entoma go fin wa abonten
but if you are dying even shut up kroma me police ni no for camera no the president na tem no edum no at the end of the day that's democracy wa kana dwen maybe if he was insulting you can take him on but yeah the menka wo ko kan be you edi Manicho be cry. I remember when I was in Ghana, I was very active in maybe a social media, me posting them. People come to my inbox that you miss opportunities. Now we bit one more redo one line per twice because he feels you stepped on his mental nerves. What can you create beer? Everybody wants obia sugar coat here and you crack I say yeah. Oh, he's one of us. Once or call can come on. Substance in the day they don't want to hear.
Okay.
Well, Kalori, let me a country whereby the politicians come to the doorsteps of the politicians. Politicians claim say we are poor, but they are living a expensive lifestyle,
luxurious
lifestyle. What could to V8 near you know? America someone to. But size Karamoto talk a Nana may come on talk to a crack because this time you want who chill me. Come on, talk a crack. Now, 6 March, prayer or chant the storm in your nka ochen wame nkroma yi amu bedi ochen nka be kokohe eno makase na obi so tu obi na nka o scan odi bi account na ekọ no so na amafo hospitals amafo and say yen tu abamamu
I don't know how
yen tu abamamu na say mumma be say you tu abamamu ya na afi mo jani pana saramu na o ma inner circles na
that's why everybody wants to be in politics in Ghana.
Yeah, that's the bottom line.
The only way to become wealthy is to get into
politics.
90% in Ghana politics.
Because you say, right now, while I'm talking to you right now, you say 8 years here, me come with authority. 8 years friends saying, everybody be this way. Majority about you can't amount for many more Ghana no about 99.8%. MPP for about 2.2 no and they be a qualification
meritoriously Ghana 99% partisan
jobs no ODA
one and no buy
quite no buy don't even care about the populace so my yes I say you do ehun nti e ko baby I fa baby o obekọ hospital call ministry say I can hospital some kwaba man fa ko ministry na enko say you know it is a hard time say onya adwuma na we cannot even say kay sack because omusa na yen kay ko bi say aha say omo domo was here oh yeah revoke licenses here so kay alasa ayariga ye okuku yi opo na come your thorough investigation so mo ko negligence of duty me wa na come the bibia yo mo and I dey back so hard you say most of the time no cameras so any Ghana institutions in bebre no and am for you know into sad time say hospital na that no omo fa cameras institutions yo na you been operated from say Flagstaff house was be
no come can say
because
Ghana Health Service say
obi betuma kwa say no
na omonya dey camera
na dey camera ni so na wo ye adwuma I say ukokodu ba bia eduru bia boss bia ni ho one camera kwa na adwuma obetuma kwa koda wo dey ye wabje so ko da okuruma wo ni camera kwa na camera ni so
kwase on the camera
camera ni kwa na si so na wo dey you wabje say 8 hours no kwa koda mu 30 minutes kwa na ade chen na ka say let me know adwuma say anya ne sa people take people for granted because ana also so Ghana for so mo fa she waju mo say Nigeria ni bi senator bi na je so ko Germany ko check up no nka mo ko so mo chi ne bo mo sa nka benifo na anya ye cause say ye de na ho no say every say enye na de bia mo de mo be so ra mo de mo fa play na ma be be samu yare na ye de ye ngugo ne ngu say bi o ntwabo a omo chi omo bo mo a omo de ho no be yiye na Nigeria for me yes papa on say anko
pressure on your mom boy
okay say pressure dey
pressure could be what we are doing exert more pressure on them
Nigeria need o mbono ba o me say okwa bono eno me kan say o yana aju so be ko dia mo mbono so o yana aju so be ko fie dara okoro boko.
Okay, Unity Radio 103.9 of Bosuo. You see sometimes it gets to a point say omoka bibi kra na esem jam because in some people are as a film we shouldn't still be where we are after all these years of so-called independence. I don't know if we are truly liberated. We might have been liberated physically, but not mentally, not attitudinally, not caring for one another, because that is not what we see. Ghana has a lot of resources that I think if it is put to good use, some of these basic, I call them basic problems, will be eradicated. But who are we to do that? Anyway, inja dia kano ebeto aso da ache said manu chokan no we kasa na etwa so ade chia, then we move on to another thing. Hassan Ayarega nkasa kura kan no o say why follow up? What's me catch it from up pare? See, minzo catch the boss until me follow up.
Our president number there. Our president number team no bon commode.
I don't know. I think it will be difficult. That's not going to be possible. We might not be able to get to, and I answer quickly. Okay, MC we are no anaka basically MPP for Ediano.
Yeah.
If I'm crab ya date. Send radio obekan say.
Yeah. Onye sika onye adwuma beja.
Asha wan o ye dia penny chop money.
Yeah.
Nti sananado man appointment a obejai. Na ene de na asma obiza ne say basis be na GIS.
Yeah.
Ejina so a omode pamo ma me no revoke ne permit and that's ne residency. Lawyer for Galamsey Queen or say on what basis the GIS revoke Aisha One's permit?
Yeah.
Ifa Date quizzes. Lawyer for Galamsey Queen Aisha One, Captain Ifa Nkrabia Date, has questioned the authority with which the Ghana Immigration Service revoked the residence permit of Aisha One. This comes after the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Godfred Yebu Adami, filed new charges against Galamsey Queen Aisha One in respect of offences committed between 2015 and 17. Zameka said charges no. The charges include undertaking a mining operation without a license, facilitating the participation of persons engaged in a mining operation, illegal employment of foreign nationals, and entering Ghana while prohibited from re-entry. Contrary, there was a debate as to how Ms. One left the country and sneaked back into Ghana to continue her illegal mining activities. A lawyer said there are no basic facts to support charges. To settle the debate, GIS published evidence to back the government's claim that the Chinese illegal miner was repatriated. Ghana Immigration Service revealed notice of revocation of permit and repatriation dated as December 19, 2018. Reacting to these issues around Ashanwan's residence permit on Atinka FM's drive with host Kaichri Ofori Ayim, Captain Ifa Nkrabia Date said the authority to declare a resident of Ghana persona non grata lies solely in the hands of President of Ghana and the Minister for Interior. I know say Interior na onzadana make say Minister for Interior na or deporto pe Ghana no Minister for Interior na deporto. But lawyer say GIS for for 2 minutes why Kuma nasa kuma customs to be choto chene ho. And be a Ghana.
No say honum that's what you were saying. I heard original habone airport in at the end there, but who mudia internet as a judge.
I saw inside
a judge show. I mean,
an interior.
Yeah, no crap. I think there should still be a basis. They can't just say yaso munti and Kroma. I mean, you should. I wouldn't name more in China.
No, say Ghana laws might be different from our
because the Kroman here a legal but overstayed. It's not enough. In Germany, it's actually one overcall. I mean,
no, yeah, interior means how you need interior minister.
Exactly.
Ghana, they actually chim a high immigration and customs.
Exactly, but no crown. I mean, there should be no basis. Maybe I can say court na one crown on Babes Sean Kwan. Yeah, but I think in principle. These are legal
filing new
charges,
more charges,
which can be updated all the time, and they can update all the charges. But I like the way it is going, because if the reality is that GIS Immigration Service doesn't have the way to be a man permit now, say why you bonny and not you bonny. I mean, maybe charges were read to him, but they said yeah follow. Then Immigration Service decides that you revoke away no. Maybe due diligence was not made. He's been a lawyer. He's been smart with it. When some of these things Ghana are common. You crona, you won't end that auntie. Obi pa ya just if you Ghana and you somebody. Sometimes you wonder what is in Ghana that we are not finding ourselves. you realize it. Mutu soon so be you know na China wasani chaba.
Yeah, until me see kuru.
Wasani chaba. People are sitting on gold mines. I like the way we can Asabre kind of say. I mean, our resources is not enough. I mean, how to utilize them makes you intelligent or smart. When say Africa, you are rich, it doesn't make you rich.
We spend more than we earn.
Yeah, Africa is rich, and we should coin it again, because it is a placebo. I can say it's not really making sense, because resources and natural resources, not so you don't know how to prudently use it. It doesn't make you rich, because you are just sitting on it. Oh, your mother died. Say, be a UK or Africa, the rich continent. Say. But they don't even know how it is. We sure the gods are not to blame near there. The gods must be crazy. You appreciate some of these things that they're not chronim tenure the year. Africa has a lot we don't know. So I think that the lawyer is really taking advantage of the situation, and it's also law is meant to be tested. If that's the truth, then we made a basic mistake. That as much as possible that we were wanted to repatriate the woman, but it should have been done by the proper quarters. The Ministry of Interior, police in there, they have that right. With immigration, they say make sure the people come in or they can't come in. That's where your power ends, and I say baby. So let's see how it runs, because I know he's astute.
Yeah,
he knows he's a senior lawyer. So if he's read the constitution very well and he's coming out with this, that in the laws of Ghana doesn't permit.
Let's wait and see how. Maybe who knows? A big crowd now, interior minister and a man with power to do that. And
as it stands now, they know say GIS for no more. Say immigration service no some repatriate to revoke now. Those things are the internal use against them.
Say immigration for interior minister deportua, it will still go through immigration. Because the government is a continuum. Let's see what happens.
From anyway, like you said, it's a running story. But from the letter I've heard, then I think there's basis for what if Captain is saying.
No, but my point is, yeah,
like maybe there's a hidden part we don't know.
Ambrose Derry, right?
Yeah,
Ambrose Derry.
Is he still? This is you're checking.
Ambrose Derry. So on them saying
okay.
Yeah.
If
it was the interior minister say obetumi coordinate with the GIS. Now it's a government agency.
Yeah.
Because say customs of one do
You see, one thing I know about the law is that whatever when it gets to court, everything we only deal with affidavits. And your woman in the eka yenya yenim.
He would have to ask for that. No, you can ask for fresh evidence, which can always come.
Like the affidavit you must see and say GIS for say or revoke here due to this law.
No, the way in Babontin, sir.
Revoke no can say hey, then there's a problem.
You and they could have done that in consultation because it's a government agency. Who knows?
Oh, they could have. I mean, that's the beauty.
But say, let's wait and see what.
But where we start anyway, let's go on.
Kalu, hey, I shall want to say me fan crab here the chop money no pampo.
Sure. They need to no. But that time because say me say wa kokko ji say adwuma na na me say political he bi wo.
Menye so political he bi. Oh, na adwuma no ye.
I'm
still not buying into that.
Nanka adwuma na we na party awo mu power. Or power. Na amanfo so out say amanfo say no man koyi. Na obi a yakwa chine pa office say o how man adwuna nka obayi na wo so akwa gine say
so a professional lawyer
and I don't know for this anko jutwa nkofo say ono no jutwa I mean it's no tell for someone and
high profile cases
yeah he's working
no argument bi o ye bebi no one here my papa da cho bitu e ban jai ma me no because first you know me no I say the then attorney general I say no a prosecutor. Let's say there's
I know there's some kind.
I'm so na say o she ni wa
the
interest on charging. But then a year by almost kaka say the letter or call 2018 no how could you put in a you say I don't know find judgment.
So you can file a motion to reopen a case.
Can you get the actual evidence, everything to support it?
And I said a case banner a case any interest na wo you media na case bisa one attorney general case so any interest the other one came and then I know that you can always file
maybe I can do it there. I mean because I'm now with
this time no I didn't have enough evidence until na me see me need interest but now I do so I want to press charges. What will I mention?
The task me kind na me I adwin say the charges now mo bomb my ministry no evidence
new ones no
and that doesn't hold that much water.
Undertaking a mining operation without a license, facilitating the participation of persons engaged in a mining operation.